The following is a special presentation of WBF Sports.
It's time for Bartow Yellow Jacket basketball on WBF. Tonight's game is sponsored by Kelly Buick GMC of Bartow, doing whatever it takes to earn your business. By Beef O'Brady's Sports Pub in the Bartow Center South, where family time meets sports time. Keith's Spray Service, taking care of your lawn and garden for over 50 years. By Ewing, Black Welder, and Deuce, the only insurance company you'll ever need. Whitten McLean Funeral Home of Bartow and the McLean Funeral Home of Fort Meade, synonymous with service. By Spath Jewelers, your family jewelry store. By Bartow Ford, we're different and we prove it. By S.R. Wright & Company, we do more than just prepare tax returns. And by Budget You Bullet, the parts you need when you need them. And now let's join the Bodie brothers, John and Greg, courtside for Bartow Yellow Jacket basketball.
And good evening and welcome to Yellow Jacket basketball. I'm John Bodie, and with me is our brother Greg. And Greg, it's over here at Lakeland High School to face the Dreadnaughts, and always a good district matchup here tonight. And Greg, coming off a 1-2 Christmas break tournament for the Yellow Jackets and bounced back on that third game and were able to get the victory. So we hope we can carry that over to tonight.
Yeah, we did have a couple losses in that Christmas tournament, but Coach McGriff said he saw his team getting better. I mean, sometimes you can lose but still see improvement, and I think he saw some improvement in his team. He said his team's getting better.
So we were last on the air. We played the Kathleen Red Devils on that Friday before the Christmas break and beat Kathleen 64-50. But since then, the Yellow Jackets won again on Saturday. The next day beat Tampa Jesuit 52-49. And then went down or the following Tuesday went over to Berkeley Prep, lost that game 65-59, had a chance to win, got to as close as within two, and weren't able to pull it out. And Greg, that snapped a 5-game winning streak for the Yellow Jackets.
It did, but I mean, one thing about Coach McGriff, he's always going to play tough competition. He's always going to challenge his team. So I mean, they did have some tough losses, but they were losing against tough competition. So, I mean, in his mind, you're not going to get better unless you play the tough competition.
Yeah, and then went down after Christmas, went down to Palm Beach and played in the Christmas tournament. And as I mentioned, went 1-2, lost the first two games, Greg, but they were both close against quality opponents. The first one was a really low-scoring affair to Miami Northwestern. Right. Lost that one 39-32. Yeah. And then an overtime loss to Braddock, which I think is down in that Miami, Fort Lauderdale area.
It's in the Miami area, yeah.
Lost that one in overtime 86-83, and Coach McGriff said on his Monday show that we were actually up in the fourth period 47-35. So had a lead just evaporate, got in OT and lost it by 3.
Yeah, they just had trouble closing some of those games. And something else, he also had mentioned that Bartow had an issue with turnovers.
Yes.
They're not going to win many games if you don't win the turnover battle.
And you and I have been talking about the turnovers really all season. It's been more than we're used to seeing, sort of uncharacteristic. And in fact, Coach McGriff said that, I can't remember which game it was over the break, but the Yellow Jackets had 40% of their possessions were turnovers.
Yeah, and that's not good at all. That's not a winning formula.
Not at all. You just can't get it done when you turn it over. Every 10 possessions, 4 of them are turnovers, and that just doesn't get it done. And so that's got to improve. But, they come back on the last day of the tournament. They beat Cardinal Newman 59-22, blew them out. And the thing is, Greg, 3 good, state-ranked opponents, all 3 of them.
Yeah, all 3 of those teams Bartow played in that Christmas tournament were quality opponents. So, definitely good to finish that Christmas tournament with a win.
The one disappointing thing to bring back, really, from the Christmas tournament was that Bartow's Jason Williams broke his hand, really, in the first game against Miami Northwestern. I just briefly spoke to him just a minute ago, and he believes he'll be back by the Mosaic Stinger Shootout Tournament that starts in February. So we think we'll have him back, but Greg, that's a big loss to have Jason not on the floor.
It is. I mean, Coach McGriff's, he was gone as far as told us he's the best player on the team, so that's a big loss for Bartow, but hopefully they can hold it down until he gets back. But, they're definitely going to miss Jason Williams. not being in the lineup.
So Lakeland, let's talk about Lakeland for a minute. They have now, Greg, I think they've only played 7 games.
Yeah, I
they
think
come in here at 6-1.
6-1, correct.
They lost to Lake Gibson, I believe, was their only loss. And every other team is out of the county who I believe they've played.
Yeah, they actually have not played a road game yet. They actually, every game they played has been at home. They actually had hosted a Christmas tournament over the Christmas break, and I think they ended up winning that Christmas tournament here in Lakeland.
Well, and one of those reasons why, as you would expect, is a lot of these guys play football.
Yes.
And I don't need to tell you or too many of our listeners that the Dreadnaughts won again a state championship in football. Yeah. And so a lot of those guys aren't even showing up, Greg, until December. I mean, middle of December. They don't have their basketball legs. And so, Coach Taylor, he didn't schedule a lot of games early in the season.
Yeah, and he just, I think really what it comes down to is he probably didn't have enough varsity players to field a team. I think 9 of these guys played football, so he was definitely anxious to get these guys out here whenever football ended.
Yeah, no doubt. Well, they're used to winning. There's no question about that when you bring these guys over to the basketball court. But you never know what you get. You got to get them in the groove. But, Coach McGriff was real positive about the losses that they had to even Berkeley Prep, but the 2 they had down in Palm Beach in the Christmas tournament. So it was really, they were losses, Greg, but it was positive to come back and just really have some good. If there's anything that's called a good loss, they were good losses according to Coach McGriff.
Yes, if there is such a thing.
If there is such a thing.
Yeah.
It was a quality loss, if you will, as you get a lot of learning experience from them. But we're excited to be over here at Lakeland and get 2024 started, our first broadcast of the year. We'll be back on the air tomorrow night as well against the Lake Wales Highlanders, always sort of a rivalry game. Play them usually twice during the season. And Greg, tomorrow night is kind of special. They're going to honor Coach Jim Austin.
That's going to be really special. Coach Austin coached at Bartow, won a state championship at Bartow in 1988. So it's going to be great to see him back in the Bartow gym and honor him.
I played for Coach Austin as well, and so I have a good relationship, a still going relationship with Coach. We text, and he'll give me some banner back and forth during the game sometimes. I can't always get to him, but looking forward to that tomorrow night. And then if he will let me twist his arm and get him over on the air, we'll have Coach Austin on the air with us tomorrow night. So, but we're here at Lakeland High School. A little later start tonight. I think they like to start at 8 o'clock over here instead of 7:30.
Later than we're used to.
Yes, and I don't like it on a school night.
I know, right? People got to go to work tomorrow.
That's right. So, but we'll take a quick break and bring it back. You're listening to Yellow Jacket Basketball right here on WBF.
Hi, Benny Jr. here with Bartow Ford. And the great thing about being right in Bartow, Florida is we are centrally located. The right way will always lead you to Bartow Ford, where we save you time and money. Bartow Ford, we're different, and we prove it.
Your Bartow Beef O'Brady's in the Bartow Center South is your headquarters for good food and good sports. With something for everyone on the menu, your Bartow Beefs is perfect for the family, an office lunch, or to feed the team after a big win. Beefs, where game time meets family time.
At Budget, you pull into Bartow, they'll buy your old vehicle and even arrange to pick it up.
We buy junk cars here. We can also arrange for towing from you. We use Gator Towing for our towing service, so you know you get insured a professional towing vehicle.
And they cover Polk County. Budget Auto Parts at Bartow.
If you've been involved in a motorcycle, truck, or car accident, you need Rhino Lawyers on your side. After your immediate medical attention, call Rhino Lawyers at 844-RHINO-77. Rhino Lawyers, Tampa and Lakeland.
Locally owned and operated. We are FM 102.9 and AM 1130. WWBF Bartow.
And welcome back. We're here in the pregame still with about 2 minutes here on the warm-up in Lakeland High School. And, Greg, we want to talk about Bartow. We talked about Lakeland coming in at 6-1, Bartow coming in at 7-6. And, we talked about those losses a little bit, but, we're playing. They're good losses. They're games. Some of we could have won in any of them. We could easily be looking at instead of 7-6, maybe we're 10-3, or something like that. So,
yeah. There's a lot of close games. Sometimes it's not much of a margin from 10-3 versus 3-10. Sometimes when you play a lot of close games.
And what we didn't mention either is that game against Braddock that went into overtime. They had one kid that had 27 points in the fourth quarter.
Yeah,
27 points.
He just
blew
caught
up.
Fire, yeah.
And so you take that away, and Bartow pulls away from Braddock easily, and that's just kind of what they've been seeing. But, we talked about it. We have to limit the turnovers, and we just can't have that going on. But we'll talk again. We talked about tomorrow night. Next week, we'll just go ahead and briefly mention that next week we'll be at home on Tuesday night against the Auburndale Bloodhounds, and then we are back on the road on Thursday, and that's over at Winter Haven against the Winter Haven Blue Devils, who just won the Kingdom of the Sun tournament over in or up in Ocala, I believe, is where they play that tournament. So we're still here in the warm-up, and we'll get some starting lineups. Greg's over here frantically trying to get some starting lineups here for us, and we had to go over the river and through the woods to get our power hooked up tonight, but we did get it hooked up. Again, late start and trying to get this thing cranked up, and I'm not sure, Greg, if they're going to do a national anthem here or not, as Bartow will be wearing the traditional blue away jerseys, and Lakeland will have the home whites, coached by Henderson Taylor. Coach Taylor has been here, Greg, now probably as the head coach about 5 years.
About 5 years, I think, going on 5 years, yep.
And if you follow Polk Hoops, Coach Taylor actually had a heart attack and had to leave during one of their playoff games. I believe it was 2 years ago, and had to leave. But he's back at it, and it looks like we are going to have a national anthem here. And while we wait on these starting lineups, I'm going to let you know that these starting lineups are brought to you by 360 Perspective. 360 Perspective is your partner for all your real estate services and business brokerage, from commercial and investment real estate to business mergers, acquisitions, and sales. Call Denise Bodie with 360 Perspective at 404-925-3412. And I think we'll keep it here as we get started here for the national anthem here.
Dreadnaughts at this time.
Yes, we will get the national anthem. So stay tuned. Stay right here for the national anthem.
Gentlemen, please remove your ball caps.
I think I got it.
we have it. We'll take a quick break and bring it back. You're listening to Yellow Jacket Basketball right here on WBF.
Hello, Bartow. This is Joe DeCesare with Citrus Air Conditioners, your hometown air conditioning company. If you're looking to replace your old unit, Citrus Air has many units in stock and offers financing. Call us at 534-1171 or look us up online at citrusairinc.com.
The Ewing, Blackwelder, and Deuce Insurance Agency has been serving Central Florida since 1984. They all work and live in your neighborhood and take pride in our history. Offices in Bartow, there when you need them, representing only the most reliable companies in the industry.
For over 50 years, Keith's Spray Service has been serving Polk County with specialized treatment of delicate ornamentals, including rose bushes. Want to learn more about the treatments of ornamentals as well as expert lawn care? Call Keith's Spray Service.
The Kelly Automotive Group is proud to make sports broadcasts here on WBF possible. From the Yellow Jackets to NASCAR, this is Tyler Kelly inviting you to visit any of our 5 locations to see why we're proud to be your dealership. KellyBuickGMC.com.
35 amazing years. Hey, that's us here at Spath Jewelers. We offer services such as beautiful custom work that's sure to wow, repairs, complimentary cleaning, appraisals, watch repairs, financing. What more do you need? We're here Monday through Friday, 10 to 7, and Saturdays from 10 to 5.
And welcome back as we have starting lineups getting called out here, and we'll start with the Dreadnaughts. It'll be, let me find, who do they just called out? Number 3 there. I don't have him, Greg.
Which one?
I don't have who they just called out.
What number?
Oh, I got him, Trey Jackson.
Yeah,
I got him. So it'll be number 3, Trey Jackson. He is a 6'5", don't have his class. And then we also have number 5, Shenard Flower. He's a 5'7" junior. Number 1, Jaron Pat Dennis. He's a 6'6", don't have his class. And the big man, Greg, number 44 is Ben Beamer. He's a 6'9" junior.
Yes, big boy.
And he's a big cat. And then I missed number 4, and he's going to be that's Jamison Young, and he is a 6'3" senior. For the Yellow Jackets, it's going to be number 0, Antoine Willis, number 3, Messiah Borders, number 14, Jacoby Terry, number 24, Rick Jerlin, Senior Felix, and number 33, Ed Wiggins. Again, no Jason Williams, and Greg, no Trick Butler getting the start. And I don't know if I see Trick over there tonight.
I think I saw him earlier.
No Nate Smathers, and also, Greg, no Daniel Thompson, but I'm sure we'll see him quickly.
Yeah, Coach McGriff's kind of tweaked his starting lineup a little bit. We haven't seen him play in a while, so he's made some changes for sure.
We have not. The big man Beamer, Greg, going to jump it off with Ed Wiggins. And, Greg, Ed's got the long arms, so Beamer stands 6'9". He's a big cat.
And I would guess he's probably 300 pounds.
At least. He is
probably over 300 pounds.
Yeah, at least.
Yeah.
So here we go. Get this tip started, and Dreadnaughts will win the tip. And that will be, I got to get my numbers here in order. That'll be Clower bringing it up for the Dreadnaughts. Now back over there to Trey Jackson. Jackson looking for help. Gets the big pick around the big man. Goes in the paint. And good block by Ed Wiggins. And then a no-look pass down here to Borders. Nice right-hand finish all by himself. Ain't it good?
Yeah, great concentration right there by Borders.
2-0 here early for the Yellow Jackets against the Dreadnaughts over here at Lakeland High School on a Thursday night with 7:30 left here in this first period. That's going to be Jackson now again over here on that right wing, back up top. That's going to be Clower. Clower has it up top, drilling around Willis on him. Now over here, that's going to be, I believe, I'll get him in a minute. He makes it in and good. That's going to be Jamison Young on the basket. In and good. It's 2-2 now. Borders bringing it up for the Yellow Jackets. Back over there now to Willis, that left wing. Down low to Ed Wiggins, down in the post on the big man. Pump fake, gets him in the air, and then he traveled. Took one too many, did Ed, and Greg, there's the turnover.
Yeah,
right
and
there.
He had Borders open on the three-point line. He should have kicked it out.
Yeah, he should have. When he had the pump fake the first time, he should have moved around him and shot it.
Yep.
Because he had the big man in the air. He had an easy layup.
Yeah, he didn't take the shot when he had it.
He did not. So that's going to be, I believe, that's Clower bringing it up. Oh, and there's a block, but a foul. They were trying to get Dennis, and Dennis got in the air, but I believe the foul is going to be on Senior Felix. That'll be Senior Felix's team first. And this will be Dennis at the line for 2 shots. Eyes, looks, flicks, and he made the first. It's now 3-2 with 6:44 left here in this first period. Just getting started. They like to start a little later over here at Lakeland.
I don't like it.
I don't either. I like that 7:30 start. There's Dennis for his second. Eyes, looks, flicks, and he made that one as well. So it's now 4-2. The 6-1 Dreadnaughts against the 7-6 Yellow Jackets. That's Borders bringing it up. He's got Jackson on him. Pulls it back out. That's Willis to Ed Wiggins. Ed Wiggins down low in the corner. Big man there. There's Willis. Wanted that 3, didn't take it. Gets it over there to Corey Butler, who checked in. And Corey Butler pulling up his dribble high on Dennis. Oh, and then a bad pass, another turnover, and that's going to be Clower. He tried to dunk. He couldn't get it down. Actually, Young, he couldn't get it down. He missed it. We get the rebound. And here comes Borders. Got to watch his back. He's going to go all the way to the glass. Dumped it down low to Ed Wiggins. Oh, and he got fouled. It won't fall, though. Yeah. He'll get 2 shots.
Yeah, Ed got undercut on that shot.
And the foul's going to be.
Went.
Yeah, he did. The foul's going to be on Clower, his first team first. And it'll put Ed Wiggins at the line for 2. And another turnover there by the Yellow Jackets.
Yeah,
he stepped in the passing lane there.
Ed missing that first free throw. Bartow hadn't been shooting great from the free throw line this year.
Yeah, we're used to better free throw shooting and not so many turnovers. I missed them both. Ball's still loose, and Yellow Jackets come up with it. That's Butler down low getting trapped. He's got to get rid of it. He gets it back up top to Willis now. Willis going baseline. 6 minutes left here, first period. Corey Butler, 3-pointer, shot it short. Ball loose. Try to get his own rebound. He tried to save it, but it'll go out of bounds.
Coach Taylor was kind of in the way there, too, when he was going after that ball.
Just a tad. So 4-2 now, or still 4-2. 5:55 left here in this first period. Almost a 5-second violation there to get it in. And that's going to be Clower trying to get it up here cross court. And he will finally get it over there. Got it to Young. Here's Young at the free throw line, spinning, tripping over Jacoby Terry, and they call it offensive foul.
Yeah, that's a great job by Jacoby Terry taking the charge.
That foul's going to be.
Got run over.
That foul's on Jamison Young. That'll be his first and the team's second. Still 4-2 here. And Borders bringing it up on Young. Young with his hand riding him, Greg. Can't do that.
No, you got to call that.
There's Butler now coming over to Terry up top. Now over to Antoine Willis. Willis dribbling around now to Ed Wiggins. Ed over there wants a 3. Doesn't want to take it, though. Not his shot. Up top, Borders. He thought about a 3. Step back. Going to set it back up. Gets it over here to Terry. Terry calling a play. Listen to Coach McGriff. And there's Ed Wiggins. He pulls up 10-footer. Good-looking shot. No good over the big man.
I like that shot by Ed, though. A good shot.
Dennis with the rebound. Now to Clower bringing it up. Just like Clower Street in Bartow in front of the middle school. Bringing it back up top. That's going to be a long 3-pointer there by, I believe, Jackson.
Trey Jackson.
Trey Jackson on the 3. It's now 7-2. Dreadnoughts on top. Bartow's got to get a point on the board. Step back 3 from Borders. In and good. Messiah Borders.
Sir, nothing but net from the freshman.
Good-looking shot right there, Greg.
Yes, it was.
7-5 now with 4:40 left, and that's going to be a foul. And Antoine Willis, a blocking foul. That'll be his first, team second. And set to check in now is Trick Butler. And also Nate Smathers going to check in. Willis will take a seat. So another Yellow Jacket has to take a seat. It'll be Jacoby Terry. And Greg, 2 freshmen there on the starting lineup for the Yellow Jackets.
I don't ever recall Coach McGriff starting 2 freshmen.
Yeah, I'm not sure what that was all about.
Yeah.
But they got the nod tonight. And Borders with that step back 3 proving his worth. Proving he deserved the nod. Yep. And there is a tipped out of bounds. Actually, stayed in bounds. And Dennis trying to trap down low. Yellow Jackets come up with it. That's a turnover, Lakeland. Here's Ed Wiggins almost carried. And there's a Nate Smathers 3-pointer in the corner.
Sir.
Good, Nate Smathers.
Yeah, nothing but net from the corner. Nate Smathers, that was a big 3.
8-7 now. Yellow Jackets on top. First lead of the game with 4:14 left. Actually, second lead of the game. And that's going to be Jackson. Pull up at the free throw line. Shot it short. Fell down. No call. Here come the Yellow Jackets on the miss. Ed Wiggins trying to save it. Bad pass from Borders. Threw it too high.
Yeah, just let him a little bit too much. A little too high on the pass. I like that he was looking up, though. He was looking up.
Yes.
Just a little errant on the pass.
Haji Mailer's going to check in for Beamer, the big man. Also looks like Arenthal Tinsley's going to check in. He'll check in. And, Greg, we should mention no D. Hardy playing right now.
Yeah, I think he got hurt during the football season, so I don't think he's back yet.
He and Dennis are 2 returning players off this Dreadnought team.
Right, and Clower.
And Clower.
Clower, too, yep.
Tipped out of bounds on the inbound by the Yellow Jackets, so still Lakeland ball here with 3:59 left in this first period. Yellow Jackets on top 8-7. And trying to get it in down there in the corner was Jackson. And Jackson dribbling around, trying to show the handle. Gets past Nate Smathers, gets across court. There comes the double team. Somebody's open, and they try to get it to Mailer down low. He almost threw it away. And then Jackson comes up with it. He couldn't finish. And rebound Nate Smathers. He's got to get rid of it, though. He does. He gets it. Fell out of bounds on the way. Got it to Ed Wiggins.
He had Butler underneath.
Yeah, he did. Got to get your head up, but Ed's not the point guard. Looking down low is Crossley, now to Trick Butler, now to Ed Wiggins. Three-pointer, Ed Wiggins, shot it long, airballed it actually. Oh, and then they find a slashing Jackson all by himself. Nice left-hand finish from Trey Jackson.
Ed Wiggins was trailing. He tried to get that block, but couldn't quite get to it.
9-8 is the score. Yellow Jackets down now with 3:15 left. Ryan Wiggins set to check in. There's Smathers on the give and go. Now to Trick Butler, down low to Ed Wiggins. Ed's got it on that low post, trying to get around Mailer. Hop stepping in the lane, got bumped, no call. Jackson on the rebound.
I like Ed being aggressive down there.
There's Jackson up top time. He's going to pull up with a deep three-pointer in and out. Look good. Bart's got to save it. It would have gone out on Ed. Ed barely inbounds. He saves it, though. To Crossley now, who checked in for the Yellow Jackets. Ed Wiggins got to get his head up, trying to do a no-look. He finds Trick Butler, three-pointer, right wing, in and good. Trick Butler.
Sir. That was a good look by Ed, kicking it out.
Third three of the game for the Yellow Jackets. Yellow Jackets back on top now, 11-9. 2:30 left here, first period. That's going to be Clower going in. Nice left hand, but won't get the basket, but got fouled, I believe, by Nate Smathers. He did. That'll be Nate's first. And that'll be the team's third, but it'll put Clower at the line for two shots here with 2:26 left here in this first period. And Clower eyes, looks, flicks, and he made it. So the Dreadnaughts perfect from the line right now. And Ryan Wiggins will check in for Corey Butler, and Senior Felix will check in for Ed Wiggins. 11-10 is the score here. Good crowd, Greg, on a Thursday night over here at Lakeland.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, a lot of people here to see this good district matchup.
Eyes, looks, flicks, does Clower. And he missed that one. Senior Felix, good box out on Mailer, got the rebound. Here comes Crossley. He's got his head up. Crossley will shoot that three quick, Greg. Dribbling around up top, looking for Nate. Can't get it to him. Dribbling around on Clower. Pulls his dribble up. Had it poked away by Clower. So still Bartow ball here with 2:14 left in the first period.
Yeah, I remember Clower from last year. He's a pesky defender.
Yes, he is. I remember that too.
Good on-ball defender.
And Butler's going to bring it in for the Yellow Jackets. He's got to hurry. Got it in with about 4.8 seconds left. Butler looking at Coach McGriff. Looking back now. There's Trick Butler looking for help. Gets it to Nate. Nate Smathers up top to Senior Felix. Senior Felix to Crossley, cutting through the lane. Pulling it back out now. Going to set it back up here under 2 minutes now. First period. Nate Smathers in the lane. Got tripped.
Yeah.
And they did call a foul, I believe. Or no, they called offensive foul.
Oh, no. He got tripped driving to the basket. That's a bad call.
Yeah, that'll be Nate's second. Nate's probably going to have to come out. He is. And Daniel Thompson will check in.
Do not like that call at all.
Daniel Thompson seeing his first action tonight. And we know Daniel Thompson can get hot. Had 7 threes earlier in the season.
Yeah, he's a streaky shooter.
There's Jackson. A little out of control, going all the way coast to coast. He does.
Yeah.
In and good.
Jackson just had his head down. You could tell he was going all the way to the basket.
And it looks like a foul, and that's going to be on Tinsley. That'll be Tinsley's first. Team's third. Yeah, team third. And Ryan Wiggins going to bring it in for the Yellow Jackets. Got to hurry. Gets it to Crossley. There's 1:40 now left here in this first period. That's going to be Crossley. Gets it cross court on Clower. Yeah, you're right, Greg. Clower is a pesky defender.
He is.
He is up in your grill. There's going to be Trick Butler. That's a foul on Tinsley. Yes, it is. He clearly pushed Trick Butler off the ball.
He did.
So quickly, Tinsley picks up his second.
Yeah, he's definitely hand-checking him.
That'll be the team's fourth. So the next foul for either squad, we're going to the line for 2 shots. As we mentioned, no more 1-and-1 in high school basketball. It's 2 shots after the 5th foul. Once you hit that 5th foul, and the fouls reset every period. So Tinsley will take a seat, and that'll be number 10, Demarion Smith. He checks in. He's a Bartow guy,
so he was at Bartow last year.
Forgot about him. He looked familiar, though.
Yep.
And a missed three-pointer there by Crossley, and it'll be 12-11. Still, Lakeland on top here with 1:20 left. First period. And speaking of, that is another player checked in. That's Powell. Now to Jackson. Pull up three-pointer in front of the Bartow bench. He airballed it. And not a good shot, really, Greg, from Jackson that time. But we'll take it. 1:07 left here, first period. Ryan Wiggins trying to get it in for the Yellow Jackets.
And And, John, this is new, seeing Crosley bring it up the floor for Bartow.
Yes, it is.
We haven't seen this yet this season.
Showing his handle right there.
Yeah.
Almost threw it away to Thompson, but he held on to it. Now Trick Butler has it. Left wing. That's almost a foul from Powell. Down low to Senior Felix. Had space on Mailer. Mailer's all over him, though.
Yeah, it's tight defense.
And Senior Felix had it poked away by Mailer. So still Bartow ball here with 51.3 left in this first period. And Crossley's going to bring it in. It looks like that's going to be Young. Jamison Young's going to check back in. He's going to check in for Trey Jackson. I remember Young, Greg, from last year. Oh, good inbound pass right there. Crossley to Butler. Couldn't finish, though.
Trick Butler right at the basket. Just couldn't convert.
Point blank range miss.
Yeah, you hate to see that. Got to make those.
Yeah, you do. There's Demary Smith. He traveled.
Oh, yeah.
Moved both feet. Moved both of those feet. That's another turnover there by the Dreadnaughts. 40.8 seconds left. Ed Wiggins going to check back in here real quick for, I believe, Senior Felix. He is.
Rick has one, yes.
So, trying to make some substitutions here.
Yeah, they got
late in the first period.
Senior Felix out. Wiggins came in for him.
Here comes Crossley bringing it up. He gets across court. That's on Torrance. Back in the corner now, who checked in for the Dreadnaughts did Torrance. Here's Crossley, wants a catch and shoot three-pointer. That's what he does. He missed it, though. Good rebound, Daniel Thompson. He had it blocked by Mailer, but then Trick Butler came up with it. He never saw Mailer coming, did
No, he did
Thompson.
not.
Thompson looking to get it down low to Ed. Ed had it for a minute, got it back. Lost it, got it back. Here's Ed down low, getting trapped. Got to get rid of it. They're going to call 5 seconds on Ed. Yes, sir.
Yeah, he just couldn't find anybody to pass it to.
Another turnover there by the Yellow Jackets. I believe that's their third. 8 seconds left from Torrance. He's got to do something with it. I'm sorry, that's Young. And here's Demary Smith, the former Yellow Jacket. He passes to Powell. Three-pointer at the buzzer. No good. He missed it. That wouldn't have been any good either on that putback. So, after 1 period of play, it is Lakeland 12 and the Yellow Jackets 11. We'll take a quick break. You're listening to Yellow Jacket Basketball right here on WBF.
Today's broadcast is presented in part by Pallet One, now seeking employees, offering competitive pay, great benefits, and a safety-first environment. Join Pallet One for a stable, long-term career as part of a fast-paced, dedicated team. Pallet One is an equal opportunity employer.
Hi, it's Erin with Evolve Contracting. While there's no shortage of landscape and irrigation companies, you deserve the option that's the best fit for you. At Evolve, we offer 3D imaging and an irrigation program that saves you water, time, and money. Visit us at evolveyourbond.com.
In today's complicated financial world, it's nice to know that Steve Wright & Company is there, helping you utilize your resources more effectively as you work toward your financial goals, from tax returns to retirement plans and all the stops in between. Rely on Steve Wright & Company on Avenue H in Winter Haven.
The Frost Law Firm takes pride in saluting Yellow Jacket athletic programs, from football and basketball to baseball, softball, golf, volleyball, and more. Best of luck to Bartow's finest from the Frost Law Firm. And welcome back here after 1 period. It is Bartow 11 and Lakeland 12. And Bartow better hurry and get the ball in. The official put it down and said, come on. He wasn't playing around, Greg.
No, he wasn't.
So we're getting started here in this second period. Ed Wiggins dribbling around on Mailer, and he got it poked away by Clower. That pesky defense from Clower.
Yep.
And here comes Clower, runner from deep out in the lane. Ooh.
Oh, offensive foul.
Offensive foul. Good draw there from Daniel Thompson. And great, that's Clower's second.
Yeah, it is. He's got to be careful now.
Right, to get Clower in foul trouble, and he's going to come out. I think he is. Powell's going to come in for him.
Bartow always does such a great job of taking charges.
And I don't know if you watched that, but Ed Wiggins, Greg, flew out of the rafters. He came out of the rafters up there and was ready to throw that thing into the wall.
He was hunting that ball, getting ready to swat it.
The freshman Borders bringing it up for the Yellow Jackets, now over there to Willis. Senior Felix on the jump shot, and he made it in it good, Senior Felix.
Yeah, it was a nice little jump hook in the paint right there by Senior Felix.
And that's going to be Jamison Young getting across court. Young down low to Powell, and in and good. Good defense, Senior Felix. 14-13 is the score. 7:15 left here, second period. Bartow down 1. As Borders lost it. He lost in the paint to Powell.
He's just trying to do too much.
Here's Young going in on Ed Wiggins and on Antoine Willis. They're going to call a block on Antoine Willis. That's going to be 2 shots for Jamison Young.
Once again, Ed Wiggins was flying in there for the block.
Yes, he did. And that's Willis's second, Greg. He'll have to come out.
Yeah, I think Corey Butler's coming in for him.
And we may not see him the rest of the half. Same with Nate Smathers with 2 fouls.
Right.
So Young at the line for 2 shots. Eyes looks, flicks, and he almost airballed that.
Barely got any rim right there.
He nicked a little bit of rim. So Ed Wiggins will take a seat. Actually, it looks like, did Willis come out? Yeah, Willis actually stayed in.
He did stay in, yeah. Got Ed Wiggins out.
Ed came out, and Butler got in for him. So here's Young for his second. Eyes looks, flicks, and he missed it. Rolled around. He missed them both, and that's Borders bringing it up now for the Yellow Jackets. Cross court over there to Willis. Here's Willis in the paint. Nice left hand. Got it blocked by Mailer, but they're going to say Mailer fouled him. Yeah, that'll be Mailer's first.
Yeah, Lakeland didn't like the call, but it's a good strong take, though, by Willis.
Was.
Likes to go to that left side with it being left-handed.
Yeah, he loves going left, and so Willis is going to go to the line for 2 shots here. Second team foul on the Dreadnaughts here in the period. Eyes looks, flicks, and he rolled it in. It's now tied up 14-all here with 6:57 left in this first half. And Antoine Willis for his second. Eyes looks, flicks, and he made it. Young going to bring it in for the Dreadnaughts. Bartow with a triple team down there.
Yeah, they were trapping.
And bringing it back up top to Powell to Jackson. Here's Trey Jackson around his back trying to get around Daniel Thompson. Trying to go baseline now. Got cut off. Got it to Dennis. Dennis with a double clutch move. Can't finish. Went to Powell now in the paint. And that's almost 3 seconds. A no-look pass. Back over there to Mailer. In and good. It's good defense, though, from the Yellow Jackets on that possession. Oh, good pass down low to Corey Butler.
Yes.
He got it from Borders, Greg. Good-looking pass.
That was a great job finding Butler down low.
Probably even a better finish in traffic.
Yeah.
17,
they were closing.
They were. They're 17-16. Yellow Jackets on top. 3-pointer from Powell, but the rebound put in by Dennis.
I thought Rick was going to swat that, but good job of Dennis avoiding the block.
And it looks like it's going to be a 30-second timeout by the Dreadnaughts here as they're on top 18-17. Today, it's more important than ever to have a banking relationship you can truly count on. At Citizens Bank and Trust, we have a long-standing history of looking out for your future. We are local bankers here for you, your family, and your business. 100 years and counting. We are Citizens Bank and Trust, and we are proud to be your bank. Member FDIC, equal housing lender. Coach Henderson Taylor, Greg, ran out the half court to call that timeout before Bartow could get it back in after I believe the Dennis putback. He got hit on the head trying to fix his hair.
He's got to fix the hair, yeah.
Yeah, that's important, man. I'm telling you, that's important.
Yeah. Speaking of hair, Mailer's got some interesting hair.
Yeah, he does.
Reminds me of Coolio's hairdo.
It looks like Coolio, the rapper.
That's what his hairdo was.
Yeah, I think you're right. Borders dribbling around up top. I believe on Powell. It is Powell. And now back up top to Antoine Willis here. There's 5:58 left here in this first half. Bartow down 1. That's Willis up top for the Yellow Jackets. Now back to Borders. Borders with that 3 earlier. Now they get it over there. That's going to be, let's get it in and good.
KJ Valentine.
It's going to be Jay Valentine.
Yes, sir.
KJ Valentine knocking it down. Put the Yellow Jackets back on top, 19-18. That's Jackson. Oh, and he got a strip from Antoine Willis. Good steal. Here comes KJ Valentine with a Euro step in and good. KJ Valentine.
Yeah, KJ Valentine coming into the game for Bartow, immediately making things happen.
The quarterback on the football team making his presence known.
Yes, he is.
That's going to be Young dishing to Mailer. Almost a turnover. Mailer hung on with it, though, and now back up top to Powell. In the paint now to Dennis, and he traveled. Yes, he did. Dennis just kind of slid that foot right there in the paint. And it looks like the big man Beamer's going to get in he'll get Mailer.
Yeah, and John, this is our first time seeing KJ Valentine get some action. I think he actually over the Christmas break came back onto the team. So This is our first time seeing him, though. But, yeah, he's looked good so far.
And we know what KJ Valentine can do. He's a big-time player. He can play in big-time moments.
He can. He actually started a little bit last year, too.
He did. So good to see him get in the action quick here with 4 points. There's Senior Felix pump fake on the big man. Oh, poked away. That's going to be a foul. Yeah, they're going to call foul on that.
I think they got to reach in on Beamer.
It is. Actually, they're going to call it on Dennis.
Oh, on Dennis. Okay.
Yeah, it's going to be on Pat Dennis. That'll be his first, but that's the team's third here in this second period. 4:58 left here in the first half. Bartow on top, 21-18. That's Borders trying to bring it in underneath the Yellow Jacket basket. Throws it up high to Willis. To Valentine. Oh, nobody there. And I guess somebody was supposed to be there.
KJ was expecting somebody to be in that corner, but there was nobody anywhere near the corner.
Nobody in the corner. Yeah. And quickly Trick Butler goes and gets Valentine. No, he leaves Valentine in. He gets Antoine Willis because you know what, Greg? Antoine was supposed to be there.
That's where he was supposed to be.
Yeah, Coach McGriff talking to him. He was supposed to be there, so Coach McGriff took him out and put Trick Butler on a good, almost stolen there by Borders on the inbound, but he knocked it out of bounds.
Great job by Borders poking that away. He's very active on defense.
Trey Jackson's going to bring it in for the Dreadnaughts here with 4:54 left now in this first half. Still 21-18, and they get it into Powell. Now back over there to Jackson. Dreadnaughts bringing it up. Jackson's got a handle, Greg, for 6'6" up top.
He does.
Dribbling around up top, and he lost it. That's going to be a turnover. They're going to call it a foul? They are on Trick Butler. They're going to ring up Trick there, and that'll be his. That's Trick's first.
Just as you were saying he had a handle, I was thinking, he just lost the ball.
He did.
Unfortunately, they called a foul on Bartow.
So second team foul in the period for the Yellow Jackets, and Jackson will bring it in underneath the Dreadnought basket here with 4:44 left here in this first period. That went off of Dennis's foot, but Butler came up with it. Inadvertent kickball here, but they keep playing. Too much. Led Valentine a little too much.
Yeah, he was looking for KJ Valentine in the corner, but just led him a little too much. That pass was not on target.
So turnover by the Yellow Jackets, and the turnover, Greg, it looks better tonight for the Yellow Jackets. Not bleeding turnovers like we have been this season.
It's not as bad as we have seen.
So it was poked out of bounds. Actually, they called a foul there on Butler, so Butler just quickly picked up 2 fouls. That's 2 on him as he knocked over Powell on the inbound. And then almost stole that inbound. Here's Young. He took almost one too many steps.
He took a step. It looked like he did.
Thought he did, actually. Drugged that pivot foot. But he saved it. Here's Jackson on the stutter step. Pull up free throw line, and he shot it wide right. Rebound by Senior Felix. Here comes Borders for the Yellow Jackets with 4:15. That's KJ Valentine three-pointer.
Yes,
good KJ Valentine.
And that's something KJ can do. He can shoot that 3 ball.
A good 7 points here, Greg, in the second period for KJ Valentine.
He has been a spark for Bartow off the bench.
That gives Bartow a 6-point lead now with 4 minutes left in the half. There's going to be Powell to Dennis, trying to go straight up on Senior Felix. Yes, that's all ball.
Yes, it was.
That's all ball. It's possession arrow, Yellow Jackets.
Outstanding defense by Rick Jerlin, Senior Felix. That was awesome.
Heck of a block from Senior Felix to get the jump ball.
Yeah, you got Dennis and Senior Felix both stand about 6'6". Both went just straight up with each other.
Bartow with the momentum right now. Actually, the possession arrow was Lakeland's. You remember, Greg? They got the wooden arrow. I forgot. They got the wooden arrow.
Yeah, they still got it.
Still got it at the Dreadnought Gymnasium. There's Demarius Smith with a runner. He missed it though. A rebound by Corey Butler. 2 Borders, 2 Senior Felix. Beamer wasn't looking. He fell down and he wasn't ready for it. But then he lost it, and it's going to be a foul. He got fouled actually by Dennis. Yeah. He did. Dennis's second. That's the team's 4th in the period. The foul was on the floor, so the Yellow Jackets will bring it in underneath their basket here with 3:42 left in the first half. And heck of a pass there, Greg, to find Senior Felix.
It was.
Down low. Borders will bring it in, and Dennis will take a seat for the Dreadnoughts. Inbound goes to Butler in the paint. Got to get rid of it, and he lost it. Here comes Young, and then Young lost it, so back to Bartow. Bartow's still on top 6 here. Now 3:37 left in this first half. And KJ Valentine with those 7 points is really a big difference maker right now. They're going to call a clear out. Yeah, they're going to call Butler on the moving screen on the inbound. So Corey Butler picks up his first, but And the team's fourth here. So both teams have 4 fouls. And it looks like Coach McGriff wants to call a 30-second timeout. So we'll take a quick 30. You're listening to Yellow Jacket Basketball right here on WBF.
The Whitten McLean Funeral Home of Bartow and the McLean Funeral Home of Fort Meade hold high the responsibility placed on them, offering you the personal attention and distinctive service you deserve. Whitten and McLean, synonymous with service.
If you're looking for good food and good family time, look no farther than Beef O'Brady's in the Bartow Center South. Your Bartow Beefs is perfect for lunch or dinner for the whole family or whole team. Your Bartow Beefs, where game time meets family time.
And welcome back. A quick 30-second timeout by Coach McGriff after Butler got called on that foul, Corey Butler. And so the Dreadnaughts get it right back after the turnover. A little seesaw action there. And that's going to be on the inbound. That'll be Torrance. He gets it in to Young. Now back over here to Demarion Smith. Smith looking down low to Beamer, the big man. Here's Beamer. He lost it, though. Turnover by the Dreadnaughts, and that's KJ Valentine. Two-trick Butler in the corner. Here's Butler, almost traveled. KJ Valentine, another three-pointer. Shot it wide right. Rebound by Butler in the paint. He's trapped, and they're going to call a foul.
Yeah, I think they got a foul on Lakeland, I think.
they got it on Beamer. No. What did they call there?
What was that? What was it?
I have no idea.
Did he take too many steps, maybe? They get him for a travel?
I never saw them signal a travel, but I must have been.
Official, maybe the one on the other side did. I didn't see.
A lot of traffic down there. Hard to tell. I couldn't see her calling that, but I think she did.
She might have been the one that called it. I didn't see her.
So 3:15 now left after that turnover by the Yellow Jackets. Bartow on top 6 here in this first half, winding down. That's Jackson dribbling around on Smathers. And Jackson trying to really, Greg, do too much a lot of the time.
Yeah, he doesn't look to pass very often.
There's Young. He gets in the paint. Blocked by Jay Crossley. Here's Corey Butler around his back. Back to Crossley. Crossley's going to pull it back up here. Under 3 minutes now in this first half left. There's Jacoby Terry looking back at Coach McGriff. Getting the play. Crossley now to Senior Felix down there in that low post, way out there, though. Oh, he finds Crossley all by himself down low.
Beautiful job. And Lakeland just lost Crossley down in the paint. He just came open. It was a good look to find him.
26-18 now. There's Jackson bringing it up. Passes over here to Torrance. Here's Torrance. He gets in, and that's going to be a foul, probably a blocking foul on Butler. It is. It's going to be 2 shots.
Yeah, that was a good call.
And that'll be Corey Butler's second. But that's the 5th team foul in the period for the Yellow Jackets. So under the new rule, that's an automatic 2 shots for Torrance. So Torrance at the line for his first. Jacoby Torrance off the glass and good on the free throw.
It counts.
Yes, it does. 2:27 left here in this first half. And this is Torrance for his second. Eyes looks, flicks, and he missed that one. And rebound, they just let Jackson get in there and put it back in.
Didn't do a good job of boxing Jackson out.
So it's now 26-21.
Cheap little basket right there.
It really was. And I don't know. I'm trying to think I missed a basket here, but it is closed down to 5. Here's Smathers. All kind of pressure coming from the Dreadnoughts. And that's Terry. And that's going to be a foul.
Nate Smathers, I believe.
Nate Smathers. And, Greg, that's Nate's third.
Yeah. He just ran Young over, I think, on that play.
But Coach McGriff's going to leave Nate in. No, he's not. He's going to get Daniel Thompson for him. But also Ryan Wiggins will check in for Ed Wiggins. No relation, but there is a relation with the Butler brothers. Jamarian, Trick Butler, and Corey Butler. And dribbling across court is Powell, and he just dribbled it right off of Crossley, so still Lakeland ball. Went out of bounds. 1:55 left here in this first half. And that's Powell. Brings it in to Trey Jackson. Everything running through Jackson, Greg. Jackson around his back.
Like I said, he just...
And he will, and they're going to call an offensive foul, I believe, aren't they?
It's got to be.
I think it is.
It is.
Yeah, they're going to call him.
They can do that a lot because he's not even looking to pass. He's just putting his head down, and if he's got to run somebody over to get to the basket, that's what he's going to do. I mean, to me, Bartow's got to just start figuring out that's what he's going to do. He's not looking to pass at all.
I said he was 6'6". They show him at 6'5", and he's a 6'5" cat, but he is just he is going full speed, and then there's a travel by Crossley, so a turnover for the Yellow Jackets. I got him with 6 in the game so far. 140 left in this first half.
Not sure why we got Crossley bringing it up the floor when we got Terry out there.
Yeah, Terry is probably a little bit better of a ball handler. Yeah. There's Jackson now trying to ball hog right past Daniel Thompson. Gets low in the paint, fading away.
Yes, sir.
And then he got him on another foul. They did. Another push-off,
They
Greg.
did, yeah. I'm glad they're calling it.
Yeah, they got to call it. That's 2 now quickly on Trey Jackson. And
he's coming out.
Marion Smith's going to check in for him. And, he's just pushing off. So Crossley.
Coach Taylor saying they haven't made that call on Bartow once. He's complaining about those calls on Jackson.
I don't think we've done what Jackson's doing, though.
We're not pushing off like he's doing.
Yeah, he clearly pushed off, and they're going to call a technical.
We got a warning on the bench here for Lakeland.
Yeah, you got a warning.
Why a warning? Just give him a tag.
So Henderson Taylor gets a warning for he's jawing at the official.
Yeah, he keeps it up, he's going to get a technical.
Yeah, he will. There's 1:24 left here in this first period or first half, and honestly, Greg, what he's saying is not getting called on Bartow. We're not doing.
Bartow's not doing what Jackson's doing.
No. So giving the official an earful over there, gets a warning. And then Yellow Jackets get it into Ryan Wiggins. Here's Antoine Willis up top now. There's 1:20 left here in this first half.
He traveled.
That looked close. They're going to call it. They're going to say he traveled, though, Antoine Willis.
I think he got that third step down before he passed it off.
Yeah, he may have. So Trick Butler will check in for Antoine Willis. Willis will take his seat here with 1:20 left in this first half. Bartow, both teams have been stagnant here. Bartow with a 5-point lead. And that's going to be Young now over there to Powell. Powell wanted the 3, pulled it back out. Young to Torrance. Here's Torrance. He just ran over Trick Butler.
Wow.
That's
got to be an offensive foul.
And she,
how is that not an offensive foul?
Holy smokes. That was really missed right there.
If somebody's ever gotten run over in a game, that was clear.
That was about as obvious of a push-off as I've ever seen.
Exactly. That was definitely not a blocking foul.
Well, they put Torrance at the line, and he makes the first. And K.J. Valentine will check in for Jay Crossley. And Antoine Willis will come back in for Trick Butler.
This game is really slowing down, John, here at the end of this second quarter.
I'm telling you what, Greg, from her vantage point over there, she couldn't see it, but this official,
he should have overturned it because it was so clear from the angle we had.
Yeah, that was a clear push-off. Yeah, she missed that one.
She did.
That was blatant. And then there's some struggling here in the back, and they stop play. I don't know who they're going to call this foul on. She doesn't even know.
She doesn't.
Yeah,
what are we doing?
She doesn't even know.
What are we doing?
I don't know what she's saying. I'm going to think she's going to call a horrible foul on Senior Felix.
No, he's about to overrule her.
Yeah, that he is.
That's 2 bad calls in a row she's made.
She's made 2 in a row.
Two bad calls in a row.
Yeah, he's going to overturn it. He's going to overturn that.
That's terrible.
He's just running down the floor, Greg.
That's terrible.
Officials trying to sort it out, and
that is terrible.
You know, Greg, she's a really good official, but she's missed 2 calls.
She's made 2. I mean, they're human, but that was 2 bad calls in a row.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, against Bartow.
Yeah, they're gonna keep the foul on Rick Jerlin. That's
5, isn't it?
That's 5. He's shooting because it's already the 6th foul.
That's 5th. Yeah,
it's the 6th actually in the period.
5.
Yeah, he's shooting. If they're going to leave the foul on Senior Felix, it's going to be 2 shots.
It's a foul
because they're in the bonus. So everything's 2 shots after that.
If it's a foul, he's shooting.
Yeah. I think they're trying to sort it out.
This game's getting ugly.
Yeah. Yeah, they're trying to sort it out. Greg, you know what? I think because it happened where it happened here in the backcourt, it's not a shooting. It's not a shooting situation.
I don't get that.
Yeah, I'm not sure either, but
Foul's a
I know
foul.
what it is. It's an offensive foul. That's why.
Oh.
It was an offensive foul, and they don't call it on that. So in the backcourt. So, and it's not even if it's in the backcourt. And there's a miss by Powell, or actually Torrance. So there's 50 seconds left after all that commotion. Here come the Yellow Jackets. That's Willis.
He got bumped.
That time, no call.
Call the foul. Be consistent.
Yeah, they've got to be consistent. The game's getting a little bit out of control here. A lot of contact from both squads. There's Mailer all over Senior Felix. Now back up top to KJ Valentine to Willis. 37 seconds left here. Bartow on top 3. Willis is up top, trying to get the pick from Senior Felix. He gets it. Here's Willis trying to go past Mailer. Can't do it. Now Borders. Borders back up top to Willis. There's 25 seconds now left here in this first half. And it looks like Bartow may hold here now, finally, for last shot. There's 18 seconds left.
Go.
Mailer's way up top here on Willis. And here come Willis. He takes the space, gets in the lane, off the glass, in and good. Antoine Willis.
Yes, nice little bank shot right there by Antoine Willis.
And then there's KJ Valentine trying to get that by Powell. Here's Demarius Smith. Scoop shot, no good. Ball loose. And that'll be no foul. That'll be the end of the half.
Man, that was a hectic end to that first half.
So after one half of play, it's Bartow 28 and Lakeland 23. We'll take a halftime break. You're listening to Yellow Jacket Basketball right here on WBF.
A huge lot, but what you might not know is we have over 72 service bays and can customize your truck with lift, wheels, and tires. At Bartow Ford, we have you covered. Bartow Ford, we're different, and we prove it.
Locally owned and operated. We are FM 102.9 and AM 1130. WWBF Bartow.
And welcome back to Yellow Jacket Basketball. As we have the Yellow Jackets have a 28-23 halftime lead. And, Greg, the one thing I would note is KJ Valentine came in and sparked off 7 points there, and really that was the difference.
It was. He was a difference maker. When he came in, I think it was in that second period, he came in and he was making things happen. So that was good to see.
Bartow outscored the Dreadnaughts 12-11, got outscored 12-11 in that first period, but then turned around and outscored the Dreadnaughts 17-11, and there you go. That's a 6-point difference. That's that 7 points.
Yep, that was
KJ
huge.
Valentine, but Lakeland got really in the Yellow Jackets' face there towards the end of that second period, and it got really chippy. There was a warning called on Coach Taylor, Coach McGriff talking to the official at the halftime break. Really, Greg, two calls that should have been called the other way,
right?
But weren't by one of the better officials over there. But it happens, and
it does. They're human.
They're human, and you hate to see it 2 quick ones in a row, but those two definitely did not go in the Yellow Jackets' favor, and probably should have. But at least we weren't the only ones thinking it. The whole crowd, and not just Bartow. Yeah, it was. Everybody was checking that thing out.
Right.
So, but it'll be a 28-23 lead, a 5-point lead here for the Yellow Jackets to get cranked up. And really, Greg, the only Yellow Jacket in foul trouble is Nate Smathers with 3. You got Corey Butler, Senior Felix, Trick Butler, and Antoine Willis both with 2, and then you got Jay Crossley with 1. And then for the Dreadnaughts, you've got a bunch of guys with 2. You got Clower, Tinsley, Jackson, and Dennis with 2, and then Young and Mailer both with 1. So, and both Coach Taylor giving the official an earful again. A different official.
Coach Tucker said, "You always talking," and Coach Taylor said, "Yeah, I am talking." They still haven't moved on from the end of that first half.
They really haven't. So Coach Taylor and Coach McGriff kind of saying words back and forth. It's all friendly, but I don't know if it's friendly from Coach Taylor. He's fired up.
District game, man. They're always intense.
It certainly is. So here we go. Bartow will start with possession here in this third period. That's Senior Felix to Ed Wiggins. Different starting lineup for the Yellow Jackets here. Slightly different. That's Senior Felix. He's trying to get past Dennis down low. He will go baseline, and he got it blocked by the big man, the 6'9" Beamer. But then Bartow gets it on the turnover from Jackson, and then another turnover to Clower. And Clower just goes all the way coast to coast. He blew past everybody.
He just had another gear. Nobody could keep up with Clower on that one.
Yeah, he went full speed and blew up past everybody. And that's going to be a 5-second call, so a turnover by the Yellow Jackets.
Yeah.
So quickly, just like that, it's 28-25.
Things can turn really quick.
Three-pointer by Jackson. Shot, airballed it, but Dennis got the air ball. Trying to go up on Senior Felix. There's a jump ball. A good call right there.
Yeah, that was a great job by Senior Felix. Just staying flat-footed, putting his hands up. Great defense.
I got to check the wooden arrow here, and the wooden arrow says it's Lakeland's ball in the possession tie-up. And that'll be Clower, and he threw it way back here in the backcourt to Jackson. That's an allowable play. You can do that, and Jackson gets it here across court. It's not a backcourt violation on the inbound like that. So Clower has it now on Willis, now over there to Young. Oh, a good tip away by Ed Wiggins. Still Dreadnought ball.
Yeah, good job, Ed Wiggins. He's active in the passing lanes.
7:10 left here in this third period. Bartow on top 3. And the Dreadnaughts will bring it in underneath their basket. In there to Dennis, now to Clower. Oh, and Willis could have stolen that if he had turned his head.
Yep.
Here's Clower trying to spin in the paint. Lost it. Willis comes up with it. And then he fell down, and then Dennis fouled him from behind. Just tripped him.
Dennis just kind of ran over him a little bit, running down the court.
That'll be Dennis's third, team's first here in the third period. And quickly, Mailer's going to come in for Dennis.
Yeah, Mailer / Coolio.
Yeah. Yeah, Mailer's got the Coolio hair for sure. Wonder if he could sing Fantastic Voyage.
I heard that song in a while.
He's sporting the pink shoes, too, by the way. We should have mentioned that.
Got a lot of flair.
Another person sporting pink shoes tonight is Coach McGriff. And Borders now to Senior Felix. He wants a three-pointer. In and out. No good. Ed had the rebound but lost it.
That was a good-looking shot by Rick, though.
It was. Here comes Young. And there's Jamison Young going baseline runner, and he got it bounce in and good. 1 point lead now for the Yellow Jackets. 6:40 left, third period. Here's Borders. He finds Jacoby Terry. Had the three, but gave it up. Goes baseline and just threw it away. Not a good play there by Terry. Gets it to Clower. Here's Clower. Almost blocked by Wiggins, but it came up to Jackson. Trey Jackson dribbling around on Senior Felix. Stutter step, goes baseline, and he got fouled. Yeah, he got pushed, I think, by Senior Felix. He did. And that'll
shocked that Jackson actually passed that.
I am too. And fouls on Senior Felix. And that'll be. I got Senior Felix with 4, Greg. No, I'm sorry, with 3. That's his third. That was from another game. Still had my check marks from another game for Senior Felix. 6:21 left here in the third period. 28-27.
Yeah. Bartow has yet to score in this half.
Ice cold. There's Jackson. Oh, he's spinning around, threw up a wild shot, missed it. Rebound, Senior Felix. And now that's going to be Borders. He finds Terry, and it took a collision there by 2 Dreadnought players. They get it to Willis in the corner. Willis with a long 3, missed it. That's going to be Bartow ball. Yes, still Bartow ball. And Greg Young and Clower just collided with each other.
That was quite a collision, and Clower still looks like he's shook up.
Clower, Greg, going full speed.
Yeah, he's got a lot of energy.
Yeah, you're right. With another gear. He can definitely put it in gear. Bartow's going to bring it in after that tip out of bounds by the Dreadnaughts. Here's Borders now. Borders gets in the paint. He's got a free throw shot. He will shoot it. Missed it long. Rebound, Clower. Almost a foul from Borders. And here comes Clowers with a runner. Missed it. All the Yellow Jackets here to get the rebound. So 5:48 left. Still 28-27. Bartow on top. There's Willis. Runner at the free throw line. Missed it. Good rebound by Senior Felix and a foul by Beamer. He doesn't like the call.
Beamer doesn't like the call, but great job on that offensive rebound.
And Beamer with his first. He better watch out. He came walking over to the official.
Yeah, he was very aggressive arguing that call.
And got to watch out for the big man.
That's a big man coming up to argue a call.
Yes, he is.
6'9", probably 320.
Yeah, at least. It'll put Senior Felix at the line for 2. Eyes look slicks, and he makes the first. The free throw shooting much better tonight for the Yellow Jackets.
It has been better.
That puts Bartow back up on top 2 here with 5:42 left, and Coach McGriff had to go get a chair or something. He's got a new chair. Oh, his chair's broken. Chair's broken.
Is that what happened?
Yeah, the little part is broken on the front.
They gave Coach McGriff a broke chair.
Yeah, I guess so.
They did that on purpose.
So Senior Felix made the second, puts Bartow back on top 3 here with 5:42 left, third period, and Trey Jackson's going to bring it in for the Dreadnaughts. He gets it in to Young. Back to Jackson. Time ticking back here. Got to get it cross court. Trap coming in the back, and they do. They get it to Young, and then they called a timeout. It looks like it is going to be a timeout.
Timeout, Lakeland.
Yeah, it'll be a timeout by Lakeland here, and give me a chance to tell you may still have time, maybe not, because of the late start, to get to Zest Bar and Grill in the heart of downtown Bartow. Steps from everything. They have craft cocktails and local brews from their full liquor bar. Also, they have fresh New England-style seafood, half-pound gourmet burgers. They make their desserts in-house with their own pastry chef. They're open for lunch and dinner, and you can also book them for a private event in their special room next door. And they also have pet-friendly seating, so they're right there across from the post office in downtown Bartow, so make sure you check them out. If you can't make it tonight, get down there tomorrow.
Had lunch there today.
There you go.
Very good.
Great addition to Bartow, so make sure you make it downtown there sometime this weekend. There's 5:32 left here, and that timeout, quick 30 by Taylor, was to get the troops under control here, as they've only put up 4 points here so far. 4 here in this third period. Trey Jackson airballed almost a three-pointer, but then Mailer flew up there and got the rebound and put it back in.
He was skied up there.
Yeah, he did. He was up there like Walter Clayton style.
Yeah, he's showing off that vertical leap.
Borders now over here bringing it up for the Yellow Jackets to Nate. Nate Smathers 1 of the 3. Nate gets in the paint. Now finds Corey Butler. Poked away by Mailer. Still Bartow ball here with 5:05 left here. Third period. Bartow's on top 30-29. Borders, the freshman, is going to bring it in for the Yellow Jackets. And Greg, at the end of that first half, Coach McGriff was sweating. I mean, his whole head was sweating.
Oh, yeah.
I don't see that a lot of times.
Yeah, it got pretty intense there.
He was into it. Close game here over at Lakeland High School, a district game against the Dreadnaughts. Would love to walk out of here tonight with a victory. And there's Borders in the corner, three-pointer, airballed. A good-looking shot, though. There's Ed Wiggins, though, got the rebound. Here's Ed, pull up, 5-footer, missed it.
Oh, man, we're getting some good looks.
Yeah, no doubt. Rebound there by the big man Beamer, now to Clower. Clower dribbling around, gets it to Jackson, back to Clower. Coach Taylor calling a play for the Dreadnaughts here. 4:40 left here, third period. It's getting closer to my bedtime, that late start over here at Lakeland. Beamer to Jackson. Jackson's the ball handler and the one that writes the razzle-dazzle. There's going to be Clower now. Top stepping in the lane. Blocked by Ed Wiggins. Here comes a 3-on-1 break. And there's Antoine Willis. Almost traveled now to Ed Wiggins. Ed Wiggins in it good.
Yeah, great job controlling that ball, Ed Wiggins.
They wanted a travel from Willis, but that pivot foot planted and never moved.
I think he was solid.
I thought so, too. The officials thought so as well. 32-29. Yellow Jackets up. 4:05 left here. There's Jackson trying to dribble around on Antoine Willis. Willis trying to poke it away. He gets it. Here's Antoine Willis with Mailer grabbing him.
He grabbed him.
Here's Willis at the free throw line. Missed it. Ed Wiggins rebound. In and good. And one. Ed Wiggins.
Yes, Ed Wiggins doing a great job on the offensive glass.
They're going to call the foul, I think, on Mailer. They are. That's his second.
I mean,
team's third.
And John, on that fast break, Antoine Willis got grabbed from behind, and it was a no call. I don't know what the officials were looking at. That was clear foul, but ended out working out for us.
Jackson trying to do too much for it from the good hands from Antoine Willis. He poked it away, and Willis, Greg, with those good hands and long arms, he just flipped right in there and poked it away, and then it got grabbed by Mailer.
Yeah.
And Ed completes the three-point play. So now Bartow on top 35-29. And, Greg, we need that little spark right there.
Yeah, that was big.
There's Clower with lightning fast, getting all the way coast to coast. Scoop shot, no good. Beamer on the putback.
Yeah, and Beamer takes up a lot of space down there in the paint.
35-31 now, 3:40 left. And here comes Willis bringing it up for the Yellow Jackets. Trick Butler looking to check in. Now Rory Butler has it. Left wing over here, gets it to Ed Wiggins in the corner. Ed can get past. Good pass to Nate Smathers on the cut.
Oh, yes.
Slashing play, in and good.
Yeah, that was a great cut by Nate and a great look by Ed Wiggins to find him.
37-31. Textbook basketball right there.
Yeah, you know that makes Coach McGriff happy.
Ran that to perfection. 3:09 left here, third period. Clower now finally slowing it up. And maybe he's tired. Now to Young, now to back to Clower. Trying to run to offense. Oh, and they find Tinsley. Blocked by Ed Wiggins. Boy, Tinsley thought he had an easy layup, and Ed out of nowhere just glued it.
Ed Wiggins is the eraser.
Yes, he is. 37-31, Bartow on top. Jay Crossley, Trick Butler's going to check in for Senior Felix.
I don't know if it's the hair, but Jay Crossley looks like he's grown a couple inches over the Christmas break.
There's no doubt, he really does.
He just looks a lot taller.
Orders and Willis will also take a seat as Corey Butler and I mentioned Crossley, also Trick Butler is going to check in. So Crossley has it now. Bringing it up for the Yellow Jackets. 250. Got to get it cross court. He finally does. It was getting close. Crossley doing a good job over there on Young. They're trying to call 5 seconds, but he's moving with it. You can move and dribble. You just can't stand still. Got to move around, and I thought he was moving enough with it. Tinsley now up top. Back to Clower in the corner now to Demarion Smith, the former Yellow Jacket. Trying to get around Ed Wiggins. He knows better. He can't. Back to Young now up top. Dude Beamer down low, and they're going to probably get Corey Butler on that. They will. Yeah. He grabbed Beamer down in the...
I think that might be his third.
That is his third. So, actually, I got to find him here on my sheet. That is his third, yes. Clower's going to bring it in underneath the Dreadnought basket. Way up top to Young. There's Young trying to get past Mathers. That's going to be a travel. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Good call by the official.
That is a travel all day long. He took a step and then took a hop step. Usually all you get is the hop step, and then you can get away with it. But you can't take a step and a hop step.
Right.
So on the turnover, here comes Trick Butler for the Yellow Jackets. Ed Wiggins with a stop and pop, and then they're going to say he shuffled his feet.
Ed's looking like, I don't think I did that.
Greg, he had to stop. He had a wall in front of him.
He
with
did.
With a 6'9" Beamer.
He had a massive wall in front of him.
Yeah, he wasn't pushing over the 6'9" Beamer.
Yeah, he definitely had to put the brakes on.
I bet you he's a guard or tackle for probably for that Dreadnought football team.
He might
guarantee you.
We'll have to look that up.
There's Clower to Young. Young with a three-pointer. That air ball, that nothing but air. And it might have nicked the net. Man. But they get him the rebound and put it back in, did Demarion Smith.
Yeah, Demarion Smith, just a scrappy player with a little bucket right there.
4-point lead for the Yellow Jackets. Reaching in is Young. Almost a foul, but they get it cross court. Reaching in again. Here's Butler. Bounce past Ed Wiggins. Somebody lost a shoe.
Man.
It was Nate Smathers. Ball loose. Nate's got to put his shoe on quickly. He's trying to get it. He does. And now he did the turnover by Butler back to Clower. Clower carried. Yeah, he's not getting away with that. No, they said it was okay. They said he never turned his hand over. He just bounced it really high. Wow. There's Clower. Hop step in the lane. And they're going to call a foul. It almost looked like, Greg, she called the foul before he even finished the play.
Yeah, caught it on Crossley. But, yeah, you're right. It seemed like the whistle was a little early, like anticipating what was going to happen.
Yeah. Second foul was on Crossley. I'm going to quit praising that official. It's 3 bad ones now.
Yeah.
Tonight. So it'll put Clower at the line for 2. He was shooting, and he misses actually the first.
She's not on our good side right now.
She's not like our buddy, though. She's not on our buddy list,
I mean, there's only one of him.
Yeah. We haven't seen him, Greg, since like the first game of the season. Maybe the second. We haven't seen him in a while. I'm okay with that.
Yeah.
Here's Clower for his second. Eyes, looks, flicks, and he made that one. 37-34, 1:25 left. Third period. Yellow Jackets on top. There's Corey Butler in the corner to Crossley. Here's Crossley dribbling around up top, looking for help, and it poked away. There's Trick Butler. They did. There's a turnover by the Yellow Jackets. And here comes Crossley to Smith, or actually Clower to Smith, in and good. It's now a 1-point lead for the Yellow Jackets. We've had it this entire third period. And they find Nate Smathers. Nate's got to get cross court. He does. Find Senior Felix, and that's a foul. Yes, it is on Trey Jackson. Great. That's 4 on Jackson.
Yeah, that's big.
No, 3. I'm sorry. That's 3. I believe that's 3. Yeah, he's going to be shooting too, I think.
Yeah, his third.
Yeah, his third. Okay, I got him for 3. Yeah, I was making sure. For some reason, I thought he had 4. And Greg Jackson, he is emotionless. Like, he does not have any emotion at all.
And that's...
Corey's got 3.
Yeah, so that is going to put Senior Felix at the line for 2, because that is the 5th foul in the period for the Dreadnaughts. Senior Felix misses the first.
Got to make free throws in a close game like this.
Daniel Thompson's going to check in for Jay Crossley. And Greg, Daniel Thompson, I have not seen a lot of him tonight.
No, I mean, I don't even recall him taking up any shots. I mean,
he has not taken a shot.
I don't think he's taken a shot, which he's too good a shooter not to do that. We need to get him some shots up.
And this will be Senior Felix for his second. Eyes look slicks, and he missed that one as well, and then poked out of bounds by Butler.
Yeah.
That is Corey Butler. Yeah. That'll be Lakeland ball.
Yeah, 2 big misses right there by Rick.
Yeah, you got to make those when it's a 1-point lead. You got to make those.
Yep.
There's 57 seconds left here in this third period. Bartow with a 1-point lead. That's Clower, lightning fast, getting across court, jump pass to Jackson. Here's Jackson up top with 50 seconds. Daniel Thompson's on him. Tries to get past Thompson. Jump pass to Tinsley. Tinsley has it now back up top to Clower. Clower looked like he traveled. Hop step down to Smith. 3-pointer. Shot it long by Powell. Rebound, though, that by Tinsley. And ball still loose. He missed it over the back at Smith. No call. And then Powell got it in and good. And it looks like an and one. And count the basket. I don't know. That was a bunch of missed calls, Greg, in that.
Yeah, it was.
That'll be the 4th, Greg, on Corey Butler.
And KJ Valentine checking in for Bartow. I was wondering why it was taking so long to get him in. With the first half he had, I would have put him in a lot earlier.
And I'm not sure I'd take Nate Smathers out either. I probably would have taken Corey Butler out, Greg, with 4 fouls.
Right. Yep.
Yeah, count the basket. They did count the basket. Yeah, I don't. Yeah, Corey Butler, they're saying that's 5 on Corey.
He fouled out.
Yeah, he's out. Yeah, so with 29 seconds left here, left in the third period, Corey Butler fouls out of the game. And checking in for him will be, I believe, Ryan Wiggins. It is. So here's Powell to try to complete the 3-point play, and he missed it. Ball loose, and Demarion Smith with the rebound and the putback.
Yeah, that's a terrible job of boxing out by Bartow.
But now it's 40-37. Trick Butler has it. Here comes a double team in the backcourt. He needs help. He's got to get rid of it. He gets it to Thompson. That's a foul from Jackson. He hit him in the head. That's 4, Greg, on Jackson.
Yeah, he's about to. We need to get him out of the game.
Yeah, we do. So 4 on Trey Jackson. And he's going to probably come out as Jamison Young looks like he's coming in to get him. Yeah, Young will get him, and Jackson's going to go out with 4 fouls, and still no emotion from Jackson.
He said, you don't need but one more foul.
So Daniel Thompson, that's now, Greg, the 6th foul in the period. So Daniel Thompson going to get 2 shots. And Daniel, Greg, a good free throw, should have missed it.
We got to make free throws in a game like this. It's going to kill you.
So here comes the second one for Daniel Thompson, as Jackson will take a seat and Young will get him out. There's 16.3 seconds left here in this third period. Here's Daniel Thompson to try to get it back to a 2-point lead for the Dreadnaughts. He makes it in and good. So there's Tinsley bringing it in, trying to hurry and get it in. He barely did. He got it to Powell, now back to Clower. Clower bringing it up here. They will probably hold for last shot. 11 seconds left. Here's Cloud dribbling around. Finds, oh, goodness gracious. Found Young down low all by himself. 3 seconds. You got to get across half court, and that won't even get there. Actually hit the pad, so from Trick Butler. So after 3 periods of play, it is Bartow 38 and the Lakeland Dreadnaughts 42. We'll take a quick break. You're listening to Yellow Jacket Basketball right here on WBF.
If you've been injured in an accident or face traffic charges, don't face the legal system alone. Call Rhino Lawyers Auto Injury and Traffic Attorneys at 844-RHINO-77. Rhino Lawyers, Tampa and Lakeland.
Brandon Wondrow of Kelly Buick GMC, and we're proud to make today's sports broadcast on WBF possible. Visit any of our 5 locations and see why we're Polk County's #1 Buick GMC dealer. KellyBuickGMC.com.
You've heard the expression, try it before you buy it, right? Well, at Keith's Spray Service, they won't ask you to sign a long-term contract because they're confident that you'll want them to keep coming back to care for your delicate ornamentals and lawn treatment. Keith's Spray Service for over 50 years.
And welcome back to Yellow Jacket Basketball. After 3 periods of play, it is Bartow 38 And the Lakeland Dreadnaughts 42, and Greg, Bartow got outscored 19-10 in that third period. Yeah, that was a difference right there.
That was not a good period for Bartow.
Not at all. If you're looking for a professional, reliable tree service company, then look no further. Mike's Tree Service sets the standard when it comes to customer satisfaction and professional tree trimming service. Check them out on Facebook or call them at 863-860-5289 or visit them online at mikestreetrimming.com. Bartow will start the period with the ball here. Antoine Willis set to bring it in for the Yellow Jackets here. 8 minutes to go. Bartow's got to really turn it around here. And, Greg, the hamburgers are burning in here. It's smelling good.
It's a strong smell.
Yes, it is. Making me hungry here at 9:25 at night. Willis dribbling around up top. Here comes a pick from Senior Felix.
No!
And they're going to call Senior Felix because he turned. He must have turned his body, Greg. They called an offensive foul.
Yeah, they got Senior Felix on the illegal screen.
And that's his fourth.
I don't like it.
Senior Felix is fourth. 7:49 now left here in the game, and Senior Felix, he turned, and that's what got him, Greg. He was planted, but he turned, and Jamison Young fell down.
Yep.
So here's Clower bringing it up for the Dreadnaughts. And double team coming. Got to cut him off. Ryan Wiggins. Good defense. To Powell. To Tinsley. Tinsley dribbling around up top. Pulls it back out. Clower now up top. The Dreadnaughts just working it around high here, trying to get a good basket. No big men really in the ball game, Greg, for the Dreadnaughts right now.
Yeah, they've gone with a small lineup.
Good defense, KJ Valentine. Tried to pick it away from Demarion Smith, but it went out of bounds off Valentine, so it'll still be Dreadnaught ball here with 7:20 left in this game. And threw it down low to Powell, and then, who's that foul going to be on? It better not be on Felix.
Hopefully it's not on Rick.
I hope not. They're going to call it on Willis. And, Greg, that'll be Willis's third. 7:19 left here in the game. 42-38 is the score still. And this will put Powell, though. He was shooting, so he'll go to the line for 2 shots. The second team foul in the period for the Yellow Jackets. Eyes looks, flicks, and he missed it. 4-point lead here for the Dreadnaughts.
Bartow needs a spark, John. They need something to get them going here.
And he missed it both. Rebound by Valentine and ticky-tack foul on Smith.
Thank you. We'll take it.
Yeah, we'll take it. Demarion Smith picks up his first. It's ticky-tack, but we'll take it. The defense really, Greg, has turned up for the Dreadnaughts and then threw it away. Ryan Wiggins threw it away on the inbound, and back to Demarion Smith. Ball still loose. Knocked out of bounds by Ryan Wiggins, so Lakeland ball. He had, for a moment, Senior Felix.
He had him, but he just underthrew the ball. If he'd have thrown it a little bit higher, Senior Felix would have had a dunk.
Easily, all by himself.
Yeah.
That might have been a spark that the Yellow Jackets need right now.
Yep. Just a little bit higher on that pass. They would have had it.
Clower now with the ball up top for the Dreadnaughts. Being patient. Holding the ball. No shot clock over here in Polk County, at least. And then he throws it over there to Powell. 3-pointer. Shot is short. Rebound by Senior Felix over the back from Smith.
Yeah, no call, but he definitely was over the back.
No doubt he was over the back. So KJ Valentine will bring it in for the Yellow Jackets. And he gets it over there to Ryan Wiggins. Back over there to Willis. Here's Willis going in the lane, left hand. Finds KJ Valentine, 3-pointer. No good. Senior Felix, that's a foul.
He was getting pushed. He got pushed a couple times by Tinsley.
Yes, he did. Yeah, Tinsley just pushed him right over. That's Tinsley's third. Foul was on the floor, though. That's the, I believe, second team foul in the period for the Dreadnaughts. Oh, and he finds Willis down low, but he had it blocked there by Young. But rebound Senior Felix, and in good Senior Felix.
Great job, Rick Jerlin.
42-40 now, Dreadnaught lead. 6:30 left in the game. Double team coming in the backcourt. Clower breaks it. And then he passes over there to Smith. Smith with a baseline 8-footer, in and good.
Yeah, he was wide open on that baseline.
Yeah, he could have probably got closer to the basket. And then they get it to Borders. Here's Borders. And then he had it. Yeah, that's a foul. Yes, it is. That's a foul. Yeah. You have to call that.
Clower's not happy. Neither is the Lakeland fans, but it was a good call.
That's Clower's team third in the period, and you got to call that. Yeah, I think that's a foul, Greg. He just ran him over.
He did.
Yeah, I think so. It's on the floor. It's on the floor though, but that is the third for the. I don't know what he's saying. I don't know.
Get off the court.
I don't know what he's saying. Yeah, Coach Taylor giving the official a hard time. Not sure what he was saying, but
they need to tee him up.
It's getting close. It's getting close. 6:16 left here in the game. The Yellow Jackets down 4 here. There's KJ Valentine for the Yellow Jackets. The Yellow Jackets need a spark right now, Greg.
They do. Yeah, down 4. They need something.
They need something going here. We've only put up 2 points so far in the fourth period. Willis has it. He lost it.
Yeah,
he had it poked away.
Sloppy ball handling right there by Willis.
Yeah, and that's a foul on Willis. It is. You can. It's an easy call for the official. That's Willis's fourth.
And it's turning into an ugly game. And I think normally Bartow likes to play. Coach McGriff told us before he likes to play ugly games, but Lakeland likes to play that way too.
Yeah. 5:59 left there in the game. Ryan Wiggins will take a seat. Ed Wiggins will check in for him, and Willis stays in, Greg, with 4 fouls. And
he's got to be careful.
He does, and he did though, Greg. He just ran right into Clower, and they're going to call that.
Yeah, not going to get away with that.
It's an easy call every time. So here is the inbound, and Clower has it back up top for the Dreadnaughts. And the Dreadnaughts just patiently holding the ball here. And at some point in time, you're going to have to go put pressure on him. He's not even dribbling. He's just holding it. No pressure. Here comes the pressure from Borders. Now back over here to Powell. Back cross court over here to Clower. Got to put some pressure on him. Now back over here. You got to get that steal and be ready for it. There's Clower. Wants to get into the paint. Pulls it back out. Now over here to Powell. They just playing keep away. To Smith. To Torrance. Torrance looking for help. Got to get that steal cross court like that. Now back over here to Powell. Now back over there. They're really playing keep away right now from the Yellow Jackets. And then poked away on Smith. Just luckily was right place, right time. Came up with it for the Dreadnaughts. So they still keep possession. Still playing keep away here. There's now 5 minutes left. And then a foul from Borders. And that's the team's fourth. So Borders picks up his second here in the period. Or in the game. Trick Butler's going to check in for Borders. Also, Trey Jackson will check back in, and one more on Jackson. He's playing with 4 fouls. He'll be out of the game, and he's coming to get Torrance. Actually, Borders stays in, and Willis comes out with those 4 fouls. Trick Butler's in. Bartow down 4 here with 5:02 left.
We need to stop.
Yes, we do. The former Yellow Jacket, Demarion Smith, has it. Dribbling around up top on Senior Felix. Looking for help. Got to be ready for it. He still has it. Too much time. And bounce pass back over here to Powell. 4:50 now left. And they are burning clock, Greg.
They are. They are eating it up.
Yes, they are. Here's Borders. That might be the game plan right now. Need a turnover. There's a hop step. Big hop step from Clower. Off the glass, no good. But they let Dennis just get in there, and he put it right back on Ed Wiggins.
Yeah, that hurts. That hurts big time.
Yes, it does. And then there's a foul from Clower, and he just knocked over Messiah Borders. And so Clower comes up with his, let's see, I got Clower with 4, Greg.
Yeah, I think he does have 4.
Yeah, I got Clower with 4.
Yeah, I think he's coming out. Yes, he is.
Yeah, Young will check in for him.
Yeah.
Bartow's down 6 right now with 4:30 left in the game. Here's Borders bringing it up for the Yellow Jackets. We need something going. Just 2 points right now in this quarter period for the Yellow Jackets. And they got it to Senior Felix, now to Trick Butler. Senior Felix down low, high, needs help. He pulls up baseline, in and good, Senior Felix.
Man, big shot right there by Rick.
And Coach McGriff was ready to call that timeout. He called a 30-second timeout. Since 1966, the Bartow Community Service Center has been empowering people and inspiring change. Support their mission to help Bartow families get out of a crisis by shopping in their thrift store, located at 495 East Summerlin Street in downtown Bartow. Guaranteed to have something for everyone. Help them be epic, empower people, and inspiring change. 4:12 left here in the game. Yellow Jackets are down 4 here, 46-42. And a good big basket right there, Greg, from on the baseline from Senior Felix.
Yeah, that was big. He hit a big shot. But we need to get stops, John, right now. With down 4 points, we can't let them continue to eat up clock and then get a damn shot right there.
Yeah, the defense has really stepped up on the Lakeland side ever since the third period, and really the second period. And you just got to do something here.
And this is a problem that Bartow's had, pretty much all season. They go through scoring droughts where they just can't score points. It's happened pretty much every game we've seen them.
Yeah. So the coach is he's trying to talk to get the scorebook right. Something's not right.
I think they're trying to confirm how many team fouls one of the teams have.
Yeah, so the official told both teams to go to the bench, and it looks like they're trying to figure out the foul situation.
Right.
And Coach McGriff's standing at the table with the official, as is Coach Taylor standing at the table. The officials, I believe they're trying to get the team fouls.
Yeah, I think that's what they're working on.
The scoreboard shows 3 team fouls for the Dreadnaughts, while the Yellow Jackets have 4.
Right.
One more on the Yellow Jackets, if that's correct, and they're shooting free throws. The rest of the way out are the Dreadnaughts, 2 of them. And then Lakeland has 1 to give before their Yellow Jackets are shooting free throws. So another delay here in the action. And it looks like the officials looking at both scorebooks trying to get it right.
They're looking at both. I guess Lakeland's got the official book, but they're going to look at Bartow's to try to compare books.
Yeah, so they're going to make the players stay on the bench. And while they're discussing things, we will take a quick 30-second break here. You're listening to Yellow Jacket Basketball right here on WBF.
Are you crazy for customer service? So are we. Here at Spatulas, we realize that our complete customer satisfaction is essential to our success. With our friendly and knowledgeable staff, you'll feel right at home as soon as you walk through the door. This is more than just a job. It's our love and passion. Come see us. Emily at Spatulas.
Pallet One of Bartow is looking for new career-minded employees. Pallet One offers competitive wages and benefits including health, dental, vision, paid vacation, and a matching 401k plan. Join the Pallet One team today. Pallet One is an equal opportunity employer.
And welcome back to Yellow Jacket Basketball. And Coach Henderson Taylor about to get out of his shoes. He's so upset.
He's getting as close as you can get to having a technical foul called.
Yeah, he's probably due one, Greg, and the official started to pull his whistle out of his pocket.
Yeah, right.
He did. He was ready to tee him up. Still both teams on their benches, near their benches, as they trying to figure it out. And the official, Greg, was just being harassed by Taylor. He couldn't even do his job over here at the scorer's table.
Yeah, they're still trying to sort things out.
Yeah, a lot going on here. And it's important, Greg, that they get this right.
Yeah.
And I don't know if there's a discrepancy in the Lakeland book.
There's just always something going on.
Yeah, I don't know if there's a discrepancy in the Bartow book and the Lakeland book.
And Coach Taylor is still jawing.
Yeah, they need to tee him up. That's the guy, that's the official who warned him earlier. That official warned him. Yeah,
he's calling both coaches over.
Yeah, he's calling them both over there, and he's going to talk to them. I cannot hear what he's saying. Even though we're about 10 feet away, I can't hear. Yeah, I think there's a discrepancy between the books. I don't know if the home team book prevails, but I don't know how that works.
Have you ever seen anything like this?
I haven't seen a delay in the game like this.
Just trying to figure out
when it's not an injury.
So we're going to see.
I've seen it when it's an injury, but this is not an injury. And I don't think Greg, they don't have the fouls right.
They don't.
Something's not ticking out or checking out here. The crowd's getting anxious. They're ready to go.
Yeah.
Coach McGriff sent the Yellow Jacket squad back on the floor and said, let's roll. And he's going to keep his team out there. It's 46-42. Yellow Jackets are down. And there's 4:12 left here in the game. And we're looking at pushing 4 to 5 minutes here of a stoppage of play. Not due to an injury, but just trying to get the scorebook right.
You got an 8 o'clock start. You don't want delays like this.
Well, and we didn't really start until almost 8:15.
That's true. Yeah, it's supposed to be 8. You're right.
So it'll be Dreadnaught ball here after Rick Jerlin knocked down that Senior Felix knocked down that baseline 8-footer, and now it's getting really loud.
Crowds are getting into it.
Yes, they are. And that looks like that's going to be Bartow ball. Are they going to call a foul?
It's got to be Bartow ball.
Jacoby Terry is saying, I didn't do anything. It might have been an acting job by Clower. He lost it out of bounds, and it looks like they are going to give Bartow possession, I think. They are.
Yes, Bartow
got possession.
I don't know if I've ever seen officials be so unsure of themselves.
Yeah, a lot of discussing amongst the officials.
A lot of discussions.
Jacoby Terry was right there, and it looked like an acting job by Clower. He fell out of bounds because he had nowhere to go.
Exactly.
So Terry comes out of the game, but Willis goes back in offense-defense right now, maybe. Even though there's 4:10 left in the game. Three-pointer by Antoine Willis. Man, it looked good. Big rebound by Senior Felix, and he got it blocked by Dennis. That's a goaltending.
Yes, it is.
Goaltend.
Count the basket.
That is a goaltend by Dennis.
Yep.
Count the basket.
Yep, basket for Senior Felix.
46-44 now. Dreadnaughts on top. It is getting lively in here now.
Yes, it is.
And we still got 4 minutes to play. And there's a whistle.
What's the whistle?
What the whistle is. It looks like it might be a timeout.
Yep.
It is.
Yeah.
It's going to be a full timeout for Coach Taylor in Lakeland. So we'll take a quick break. You're listening to Yellow Jacket Basketball right here on WBF.
Today's broadcast is sponsored in part by the Whidden McLean Funeral Home of Bartow since 1925 and the McLean Funeral Home of Fort Meade. They're family-owned and are committed to providing personal service with the concept of our family serving yours.
Hi, it's Erin with Evolve Contracting. While there's no shortage of landscape and irrigation companies, you deserve the option that's the best fit for you. At Evolve, we offer 3D imaging and an irrigation program that saves you water, time, and money. Call us at 863-537-7537.
In today's complicated financial world, it's nice to know that Steve Wright & Company is there, helping you utilize your resources more effectively as you work toward your financial goals, from tax returns to retirement plans and all the stops in between. Rely on Steve Wright & Company on Avenue H in Winter Haven.
And welcome back. Bartow is down 2 here with 4 minutes to play. And Coach Henderson Taylor called a full timeout for his squad as they failed to get it in on the last inbound, and we scored.
That's something to keep an eye on. We got Jackson in here for Lakeland with 4 fouls.
Playing with 4, and Willis not in the game for the Yellow Jackets. He's playing with 4. And it has got really lively in here tonight. It is amped up. There's Jamison Young to Trey Jackson. Here comes a triple team. Somebody's got to be open. They don't find him, though. We like that. And here comes Clower. Clower at the free throw line finds Young, and Young's going to get fouled. That might be 5. Yeah, the foul is going to be on Senior Felix.
He's out. He's done.
Yeah, he'll be out of there. Yeah, he'll be gone. That's 5 on Senior Felix. And Antoine Willis will come in for him. Yeah, that's 5 on Senior Felix. He's got to go. He knows it. 3:51 left in the game. And, Greg, one of the things that he does is when Clower, Greg, gets in the lane and hop steps, they collapse on him, and he finds the open guy down there on the low post.
Yes, he does a good job of finding the open person when they collapse on him.
Yeah. Senior Felix is saying, I didn't even foul him. And I don't think he did either.
And that's a big loss for Bartow, losing him.
Yeah, he pretty much was flat-footed, and Young jumped into him.
That's good defense.
Well, that is the 5th foul but for the Yellow Jackets, but it's also 2 shots for Young, and he missed the first. And Young was shooting anyway, so he was going to get 2 shots, irrespective of the foul total. So now it's Young for his second. 2-point lead for the Dreadnaughts. Eyes looks, flicks, and he made it. 47-44 now. And
pressure by Lakeland.
Super loud in here. And Coach McGriff going to call a timeout. And this time, Coach McGriff's going to call a full timeout now as the Yellow Jackets are struggling to get it in. So we'll take a quick full. You're listening to Yellow Jacket Basketball right here on WBF.
When you drive by Bartow Ford, you see a huge lot. But what you might not know is we have over 72 service bays and can customize your truck with lift, wheels, and tires. At Bartow Ford, we have you covered. Bartow Ford, we're different, and we prove it.
Hello, Bartow. This is Joe DeCessory with Citrus Air Conditioners, your hometown air conditioning company. If you're looking to replace your old unit, Citrus Air has many units in stock and offers financing. Call us at 534-1171 or look us up online at citrusairinc.com.
Don't let the complexities of the law overwhelm you. Call Rhino Lawyers today at 844-RHINO-77 and schedule your free consultation. Your road to justice starts with Rhino Lawyers, Tampa and Lakeland.
And welcome back. It is 47-44. Lakeland is on top here in this district matchup. First game of the new year. There's 3:51 left here in the game. And there are 3 fulls left, 3 timeouts left for the Yellow Jackets is what Coach Tripp was saying. So Borders has it. There's a full court press, and there's Ed Wiggins all by himself, and Ed lays it in. All by himself, they found the open man.
Yeah, he was cherry picking, and Lakeland didn't see him.
Well, Lakeland was triple teaming back here on the backcourt, a full court. There's Clower. He's going to get double teamed, and then they're going to call foul on Trick Butler, and that'll be 3 on Trick. And there's 3:33 left here in the game, and Bartow is down 1. But Greg, already 5 fouls in the period. That's going to put Clower at the line for 2 shots,
and that's going to become a factor. We need to get 2 more team fouls on Lakeland, even things out here with the.
Yeah, this thing will bog down now with free throws, 2 shots all the way out for the Dreadnaughts, and there's still 3:33 left in the game. And that's Clower for his first, and he makes it.
Free throws become very, very important.
Yeah, no doubt. So this will be Clower for his second. And Clower eyes, looks, flicks, and he made them both. A 3-point lead for the Dreadnaughts here. That's Borders coming cross court. And Borders finally gets it cross court, looking for help, gets it to Antoine Willis. Willis had space. Just got to be patient here and keep your composure. Do the Yellow Jackets. That's Willis. Nice left hand all the way to the glass. Oh, and he got fouled. He'll get 2 shots. And he was this close, Greg,
almost made that.
He was a couple of hairs away from finishing that free throw.
Yeah, we got 2 big free throws right here coming up for Antoine Willis. We need him to knock both of these down.
Yeah, I said finishing the free throw, but I meant finishing that.
Yeah.
Finishing that. Finishing that layup. But, Greg, that's on Jackson, and that's 5 on Jackson.
He is
so
gone.
He's out of the game. So he's gone. 3:18 left here in the game with Willis at the line for the Yellow Jackets, and he makes the first.
Big free throw.
2-point lead now for the Dreadnaughts. He told him bye-bye.
That was good sportsmanship, though.
Here's Willis for his second. Antoine Willis, eyes, looks, flicks, and he made it. Almost a lane violation there by Ed Wiggins.
Yes.
We needed those free throws, and they were big by Willis.
Big time.
A 1-point lead for the Dreadnaughts here with 3:11 left in the game. And it has gotten loud and chippy after all the activity going on there. And a lot of pesky defense going on. There's Clower up top, dribbles around Borders, now back over to Tinsley. Tinsley back to Clower. Clower's going to hold it up top on Borders. Got to dribble around, almost a push-off there. Good defense from Borders. Oh, and almost a steal there by Butler, but Young came up with it for the Dreadnaughts. 2:43 now left here in the game. Playing keep away are the Dreadnaughts. And that's going to be, he takes the space, does Clower, runner, no good. And oh my goodness, and where was that call, Greg?
I think he got bailed out there. I didn't, that was so late. I didn't see a foul.
Ed Wiggins' first foul of the game with 2:34 left in the game.
Just threw it up and fell down and drew a foul.
I have no idea where that foul came from, Ed.
Do not like the call.
Ed looked puzzled as can be, too. So it'll put, he was shooting anyways, but it'll put Clower at the line, who just made 2 free throws. Clower's at the line for 2 more.
Yeah, you can tell Clower's the type of player that makes a living at the free throw line.
Yeah, he does. He can definitely get to in the paint.
He can.
And he makes his first. 3 in a row now for Clower. Puts the lead for Lakeland back to 2. And these are those games, Greg, that you really like to have early in the the January part of the season.
Yeah.
You like to have a game like this against a district foe.
Good test.
But you really want to pull it out, too, on the road. This is the only time we play Lakeland, unless we see them in the district tournament.
Right.
Eyes, looks, flicks, and Clower made them both. 51-48, Bartow down. 2:33 left here in the game. Here's Borders bringing it up for the Yellow Jackets on Powell. Here's Borders, gets in the paint, looking for help. He traveled. Yes, he did. He did. Yep. I mean, you can't complain. He traveled.
No arguing that.
No arguing. They was going full speed, and then he had to stop and just shuffled the feet. Here's Clower in the backcourt. They need some pressure on him. And Ryan Wiggins looking to come give that double team. Here he comes. And they get past it. The lightning quick Clower just blew past it. Clower now quick. Back to Powell. 3-point lead here for the Dreadnaughts. And there's looked like a foul by Tinsley. No call. And there's going to be Clower. He finds Powell. Powell thought about a three and gave it down low. Too young, in and good. Too easy. Too easy right there. And then a turnover on the inbound, and then they turn it over. And then the Dreadnaughts have it. That's going to be a block from Wiggins on Dennis. And now the Yellow Jackets get it back. Here's Trick Butler with a one-on-one on Clower. Hop step in the lane, missed it. Ed Wiggins got the rebound. He missed it. Ball still loose. Ed has it. We need a three-point basket or something. Ed's still looking for help. Gets it to Ryan Wiggins. Ryan Wiggins off of Dennis. Still Bartow ball.
Man.
A lot going on there.
Real.
Ed was just holding it with two Dreadnought players hanging on him. Borderline 5 seconds. But he got rid of it, and the official wants to come get some separation.
He's getting in
Dennis
between
and Wiggins.
The two big guys.
Yeah. And Dennis is playing, I believe, with 3. He's playing with 3. I thought he had 4. Nate Smathers is going to check in for Antoine Willis. And here's Trick Butler bringing it in for the Yellow Jackets. He gets to the Borders. To Nate Smathers. Nate wanted the 3. That was a design inbound play. Couldn't get it to him quick enough. There's Borders. That's going to be a foul. He'll shoot 2. So Borders needs to make these 2 big free throws right here. The foul's going to be on Powell. And that will be Powell's first in the game. Bartow down 5 here. Need these free throws from Borders. There's 1:26 left in the game. Now that's the 15th foul on the Dreadnaughts as well. And he missed the first. They got to have these free throws, Greg.
Yeah, that's not going to win the game.
Jacoby Terry going to check in for the Yellow Jackets, and Willis is going to come back in.
Yeah, they're coming in. Both of them coming in for defensive reasons.
Yeah. Yep. It's an offense-defense deal now. So here's Borders for his second. Borders' eyes, looks, flicks, and he missed that one too. But Ed trying to get the rebound. Ball loose. It's on the floor. It's going to be probably a tie-up. No, and then, he called a timeout. How did he call timeout when they didn't have possession?
I don't agree with that at all.
I'd have probably gotten on to him for that, but it'll be Lakeland ball. We'll keep it here as a quick 30 was called by Taylor. So actually, he's going to call a full timeout. So we'll take a quick break. You're listening to Yellow Jacket Basketball right here on WBF. So we'll just keep it here. There's 1:21 left in the game. There's a 5-point lead here for the Dreadnaughts. And we missed an opportunity by Borders with 2 free throws there to at least cut it to 3.
Yeah, you're not going to win this game missing free throws down the stretch.
No, not at all. It will turn into an offense-defense situation. Coach McGriff will rotate the guys in, but both teams now, Greg, in the bonus. So free throws all the way out for every foul, and 2 free throws all the way out for each squad on any foul.
And with the lead that Lakeland has now, they can probably just try to stall and run the clock out. So Bartow's probably going to be in a position where they're going to have to foul.
Yeah, it's going to get to that point. There's Clower trying to break the entire defense, and he finds Young down low, in and good.
Yeah, just bad defense by Bartow right there.
Just couldn't get there. There's a double team in the backcourt. Got to get rid of it, and almost a turnover. It is another turnover.
Yeah, Bartow just very careless with the ball.
Yeah, just 1 minute now left to play. Down 7. And Clower just broke through everybody and found Young.
Yeah.
And, Greg, that's about the 10th time that's happened tonight where they found the open man on the baseline.
And it goes back to something we mentioned, I think, at the beginning of the game. Just way too many turnovers for Bartow. You can't win games turning the ball over like that.
So Young at the line here for the Dreadnaughts for 2 shots. And here's Young with his first. Eyes looks, flicks, and he made it. 56-48 now. Starting to get out of reach here for the Yellow Jackets with 1:02 left and down 8. Just haven't been able to put much together in this period. Only 10 points. I only had 10 in the third. And he missed the second. So here's Borders. We got to move quick. He needs that three-pointer. Trick's got to just shoot that right there, Greg.
Yeah, we got to get up a 3.
There's Trick Butler looking for help. Trapped down low. Got to find somebody. Gets it to Borders. Here's Borders. Hop step in the lane. In and good by Messiah Borders. And Coach Griff with a quick timeout here. And we'll keep it here with 44.5 seconds left. Actually, it's going to be a full timeout. So we will take a quick break. You're listening to Yellow Jacket Basketball right here on WBF.
At Budget You Pull into Bartow, they'll buy your old vehicle and even arrange to pick it up.
We buy junk cars here. We can also arrange for towing from you. We use Gator Towing for our towing service, so you know you get insured a professional towing vehicle.
And they cover Polk County. Budget Auto Parts of Bartow.
Your Bartow Beef O'Brady's in the Bartow Center South is your headquarters for good food and good sports. With something for everyone on the menu, your Bartow Beefs is perfect for the family, an office lunch, or to feed the team after a big win. Beefs, where game time meets family time.
Hey, this is Tyler Kelly with Kelly Buick GMC, and we're proud to make today's sports broadcast on WBF possible. Visit any of our 5 locations and see why we are Polk County's #1 Buick GMC dealer. Kelly Buick GMC.
And welcome back to Lakeland High School, where the Yellow Jackets are down 6 with 44.5 seconds left. And we need some help here, Greg.
Yeah, we need some turnovers, and we need some big three-point shots.
Yeah, no doubt. I mean, I thought Trick should have right here just should have shot the 3. You don't have time to waste.
When you're down like we are,
hurts them.
You need to be looking for that 3. We're not even looking for the 3.
Yeah.
I really, to be honest, we really just want to score quickly. I mean, that's what you're looking for.
Yeah, need a quick score.
You don't have a lot of time. You don't have time to be passing up shots.
And I can tell you right now on this inbound, I think now there's a break in the action as they talk about.
They got
timeouts.
another discrepancy.
Trying to figure out who's got what timeouts.
How many timeouts each team has.
Yeah, I'm not sure. Yeah. They just still don't agree with the timeout. So it was the fouls earlier. Now it's the timeouts. And they get really important, Greg, down here in the stretch.
They do.
On the floor for the Yellow Jackets is Nate Smathers, KJ Valentine, Jacoby Terry, Messiah Borders, and I'm missing somebody, Ed Wiggins. Tinsley, Clower, Young, Powell, and Beamer on the floor for the Dreadnaughts. So here we go. We'll finally get action started here. And Young has it for the Dreadnaughts. Now getting it way in the backcourt. Got to get it on. They almost had the turnover, and then they're going to reach in foul on Nate Smathers.
We needed that steal right there.
Yeah, we really did. So the reach in on Nate, Greg, and that's going to be 4 on Nate.
4 on Nate.
One more, and Nate's out of there. And here comes Antoine Willis in the game. 38.9 seconds left here in the game, and Young's going to go to the line for 2 shots. As I mentioned, every foul is pretty much going to be 2 shots. And he missed that one, except for offensive fouls. They don't go that way for 2 shots. So Young missed the first. So Smathers and Terry will check out for the Yellow Jackets. Antoine Willis and KJ Valentine check in. Here's Young for his second. Missed the first. Eyes looks, flicks, and he made it. A 7-point lead, back to a 7-point lead for the Dreadnaughts with 38 seconds left. We got to move. Here's Borders bringing it up for the Yellow Jackets. He finds Trick Butler, wants the 3. Trick faked it. Goes in the corner here to Valentine, back to Borders. Borders with a quick 3-pointer, no good. tipped away, got it to Clower, Dreadnaught ball, and that's going to be a foul on Trick Butler. And, yeah, they're going to give it to Trick. That's his fourth. So now, Greg, it's getting out of hand.
It is.
22.7 seconds left. We're down 7.
Yeah.
And the Dreadnaughts have possession. We're going to have to foul, really.
We've got to.
And that's a foul right there. So not we really didn't mean to, but that's going to be 2 shots.
Yeah. For
Clower, and Clower was 4 for 4 earlier. And I think they're saying Butler's got 4. They're saying Butler's got 5. I got him with 4. Yeah. What he?
Yeah, he. The official said he told Trick to stop. I guess he was. I don't get it. He's talking. He was.
Yeah, you can't take him out of the game like that.
You didn't give him a technical.
Yeah,
so how can you just tell him he's got to be out of the game?
You can't send him off the floor.
The official can't do that.
No, I don't think he can either. Yeah, I didn't hear what Coach McGriff said, but he was saying he was running.
He said he told him to keep it. I don't know.
But he can't send him off the floor unless he.
No, I've never seen that.
Yeah, I hadn't either.
Unless he's ejected.
Maybe
he didn't get ejected, I don't believe.
No, because he would have told the score table over here. No, I don't think he would have done that. So Clower makes the first. He's made his last 5 in a row. And here's Clower. Try to make it a 9-point lead here for the Dreadnaughts. And he missed it. So an 8-point lead, 21 seconds left. Yellow Jackets have it. Here's Willis. No time to waste. Still can't get it cross court. Gets it to Nate. Here's Nate. 2 boarders. Quick 3-pointer in the corner. No good. Rebound Daniel Thompson. He's fighting for it. He's got it. Need help. Antoine Willis with a deep 3. No good. Ball loose. And there's 4 seconds left. And he gets it to Dennis. Dennis is going to make the layup at the buzzer. And that'll be a 10-point victory for the Dreadnaughts at the buzzer. Made the layup. And the Yellow Jackets will take the loss 60-50 here over at Lakeland High School. So, Greg, I guess we'll take a quick break and bring it back. You're listening to Yellow Jacket Basketball right here on WBF.
Hi, it's Erin with Evolve Contracting. While there's no shortage of landscape and irrigation companies, you deserve the option that's the best fit for you. At Evolve, we offer 3D imaging and an irrigation program that saves you water, time, and money. Visit us at evolveyourbond.com.
35 amazing years. Hey, that's us here at Spath Jewelers. We offer services such as beautiful custom work that's sure to wow, repairs, complimentary cleaning, appraisals, watch repairs, financing. What more do you need? We're here Monday through Friday, 10 to 7, and Saturdays from 10 to 5.
Pallet One of Bartow is proud to be a sports booster and invites you to join their team. Check out careers at pallet1.com to learn more about the opportunities in this outstanding company with over 30 years of experience. Pallet One is an equal opportunity employer.
And welcome back. And it seems like, Greg, we can't ever get out of a game here at Lakeland High School without there being some fireworks.
There's always drama.
There's always drama.
Always drama. But that's Bartow Lakeland. That's what this has become. It's a intense rivalry, a district game, and I hope we see these guys again in the district tournament.
Yeah, and you know, that's the always thing we hope for is that we know we'll get another opportunity.
Yep.
We think and we hope here we'll get another opportunity to see these guys in the district tournament and pull out the victory and when it really counts.
Right.
So, well, unfortunately, Bartow will move back to 500 on the season. We'll go to 7-7 as we take it on the nose here, on the chin here, 60-50 to move back to 500. So we'll be back on the air tomorrow night as we take on the Lake Wales Highlanders at home. And we mentioned earlier, Coach Jim Austin is going to be honored in the pregame there, Coach Austin. So we'll try to get Coach on the air. And but if not, come on out to the Hive at Bartow High School and check it on out. And check out our Yellow Jackets. Try to put it back over 500 and move to 8-7. as we take on the Highlanders tomorrow night. So that'll be a wrap here, Greg. I think for us, not what we wanted to see to move over here, first game of the new year, but
move on to tomorrow night.
We'll move on to tomorrow night, exactly. So we'll see you guys tomorrow night. Thank you to our sponsors and our producer Jeff back in the studio. So for Greg Bodie, I'm John Bodie. Good night, everybody.
You've been listening to Bartow Yellow Jacket Basketball on WBF. Tonight's game was brought to you by Kelly Buick GMC of Bartow, doing whatever it takes to earn your business. By Beef O'Brady Sports Pub in the Bartow Center South, where family time meets sports time. By your WBF Sports Boosters. Keith's Spray Service, taking care of your lawn and garden for over 50 years. By Ewing, Black Welder, and Deuce, the only insurance company you'll ever need. Whitten McLean Funeral Home of Bartow and the McLean Funeral Home of Fort Meade, synonymous with service. By Spath Jewelers, your family jewelry store. By Bartow Ford, we're different and we prove it. By S.R. Wright & Company, we do more than just prepare tax return. And by Budget You Bullet, the parts you need when you need them. Bartow Yellow Jacket Basketball is a special presentation of WBF Sports.